ever?
Donald Trump.
Frankie, refresh my memory, Frankie.
Yeah.
Who's the greatest president ever?
Donald Trump.
Frankie, who's the worst president ever?
Joe Biden.
That's right, Frankie. And what's the name of his stupid wife?
Joe Biden.
So good. So good. And who was the dummy that that was his vice president that tried to be president, Frankie?
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, Frankie, who's the dumbest vice president ever?
Kamala Harris.
Thank you, Frankie. Refresh my memory, Frankie.
Yeah.
Who's the greatest president ever?
Donald Trump.
Frankie, who's the worst president ever?
Joe Biden.
That's right, Frankie. And what's the name of his stupid wife?
Joe Biden.
So good.
Ooh. Hello, everyone. Welcome to In Hot Water. It's like herding fucking cats in here. There's a puppet, a man that was drinking warm PBR on a bus here,
She's so good.
and Rich Carucci. Everyone get ready because it's going to be a fun one today. Welcome, Rich Carucci, Eugene Biscotti, your host, and Jake and Louie.
Yo! Oh, already it's fucked up. Look at that. Hold on.
Too fat for the frame.
No, you're never too fat for the frame.
There you go.
There are no small faces, just small people. Hey, everyone. Welcome to In Hot Water. I'm just going to scooch this down 1 inch minute. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience, your Pienza. It's great to have you here. I am here with the people I will be doing. It's like we planned it this weekend. Keanu, ooh, she's working with Chrissy Mayer. I have millions of followers. Ooh, I was on.
Can we all go on that show?
I was on Tim Pool. But I got to tell you what she said when I asked her to get me on Tim Pool.
You can't swim?
No, that's what wait, I'm doing what she said. Anyway, clip that. But again, I'm sure. Whatever.
Yeah, Keanu knows how to get out of the fucking sinking ship when she sees it.
How good does that look? Look at that.
You know what I thought's wrong with this now? Is that me and Keanu understand our circumstances, and these two drunken idiots are still living in 97. We're fucking pissed today, aren't we?
And by the way, Peter giving me shit, because I always start on time, but I was in the chat. I said, we're going to be a little late. You got to see the setup here. There are cords everywhere. The last time I saw this many cords in one place, I was helping Rich load a van with children.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
Nothing.
As usual.
By the way, you ever go to get a giant $100 bottle of Johnny Walker Black and look what's on the top? What do you think that is on the top?
Baby's nipple?
I give you one more month until you're drinking black velvet.
How are you? Jake and Louie are here. They'll be at the upcoming Skank Fest, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
In the parking lot.
The first thing he said is, and then we're sitting here before the show started, like, Jake, how old are you?
27.
And he's like, I wasted my life. Your whole life's ahead of you, amazingly.
Yeah, our life's ahead of us. I fucking see it in front of us.
This is your future, Jake.
He said it was a touchy
The
subject.
puppet leaves you.
Yeah.
Could you
Bigger
imagine?
thing.
He wakes up and there's a note from Louie. Dude, we gave it a
You're
shot.
holding me back.
You ever do this? One time I was working with Otto and George, and he's like, look, and he said it and he meant it because, I don't know how you guys do what you do. You two are amazing. And I said that about him too. And my buddy John Peasy, and he had another show, and he literally said, George has got another show. Can you pay me now? But it's like, George is a puppet. You have a show. He's like, and he just said it matter of factly.
Yeah, it was called him being nice to you, saying he wants to get the fuck out of there.
Never pay Otto before all the shows are done. That was the rule.
Really? He would just vanish?
I'll be right back.
Oh, come on.
Sometimes he wouldn't show up.
Yeah.
Well, I recall all those stories, but I think that's when he was really doing a lot of drugs and shit, right?
So the whole fucking
he
career?
wasn't at one time?
I don't know. I feel like at the end he was clean, and I think it's ironic because he got himself clean, and then he died of something bizarre.
Yeah, but I stopped hanging out with him when he got. Nah, I'm just kidding. I was still hanging out with him. Last time I saw him was Valentine's Day before the year he died. We did a show at some fucking horrible place I booked. And
that sounds right.
He just
Speaking of which, me, Jake, and Louie and Rich Carucci will be at
Laughing
Stock Comedy Club. I got the. They didn't make a new picture. You're Keanu in the picture.
Yeah,
unless
you're
they did.
Keanu, or I'm Keanu. I don't know. Am I in the picture? I don't remember.
It's me and Keanu. It's a very cute picture. But Keanu, what do you?
I have to do something.
On your way back, do you need something to drink, Jake?
No, that's all
Can
right.
I get
Thank
a
you.
beer, a Pacifico?
And-
I
okay.
sweated too much. I gotta
Asking for a
restore.
beer when he's already got one in his hand. You're doing great, Rich.
I might have to get up.
Can you believe that this fuck was the one that told Jake to get sober? I know.
Do you believe? I told him you're drinking too much. You need
Really?
help. I swear to God.
Oh my God!
You should
Come
have seen when
on.
my mother came to pick me up from the fucking house.
Oh Christ! She came. She looked
Well, you
like
were
she-
drinking. You were eating. You were. I don't know. You were ingesting. That's what, hand sanitizer.
The doorbell rang. His mom looked like she was taking out an Ebola patient. She was all done up. I said, he's in the other room, and just, I'm warning you, you're gonna see some shit. But I heard one scream when she went in there, and that was it. I left, and then when I came out, everything was cleaned up. You were gone.
Yep.
You left one thing there. I think I still have it. What was that movie with the dummy? Shit.
Oh God! If I was smart, come on.
Did I leave
That's
a DVD there?
No, you left this poster thing. The Kevin Spacey fucking movie when he had the dummy.
it. That's
Did I
such.
have something like that?
You had it hanging on the wall, and you left. I have it at my house or so. What was
Oh, Anthony Hop, the My Magic poster.
Oh, I'm gonna sorry.
Asking
Anthony
how
I
it's
Hopkins.
forgot
There's
that
so
I
many
had
better.
it.
Come on, I'm out of. Say, what's that movie with the dummy?
Oh, no, yeah, Anthony Hopkins, yeah.
What's that movie? Ernest Goes to Camp. No, something like that. Here, I'll do it. Hey, what's that movie with the dummy, Jake? Louie?
Downfall.
You mean Skyfall?
No, Downfall.
Falling down?
Falling down. That was a good movie.
I don't know. Downfall. Who's
Oh,
in
it's the one with the Hitler where he's in the bunker and he's all sad. he was bummed out about the whole. I wonder why.
He's
Something
not a
happened, I
dummy.
guess.
It's not a dummy thing. By the way, so we're sitting there and I'll tell you about I don't and like you jokingly said I've wasted my life. Why?
I didn't.
I have.
Joke.
What's that?
I didn't joke.
But you
I'm
didn't.
depressed right now, man.
You're the next Otto and George.
Great. I'm gonna die early, and I'm not gonna get any recognition, and I'm not gonna get booked. Is that what I want?
Vincent Van Gogh died a penniless fool. Should have painted on velvet.
Well, he should have been
Dogs
such a fucking faggot. Fuck Vincent Van Gogh. Fuck those painters.
I'm saying it's not like I've told this story before. Watch, I'll set you guys up. You ever heard the story about the starfish?
The one that I licked.
You want to do one?
Sure.
I've said this countless times. Okay, there's a kid walking along the beach every morning. This old man goes out and he takes a walk along the beach. And one day he's walking along the beach and there's hundreds and hundreds of starfish on the beach. Okay, and he comes across this little boy and he's being loaded into a van covered in cords by. Oh, I'm doing two stories. Hey, baby, hi. Where you, man? And he comes across this little boy who's taking the starfish and throwing them into the ocean. And the old man says to him, Jake, you know what he says, Louie? You know what he says? You'll remember, Louie.
How's that asshole feeling?
He said they give good head.
Wrong
These starfish.
The kid didn't say that. That's not what happened.
I can't believe it took that long for somebody to say asshole. Honestly.
So he goes. He says to the kid, he's like, there are hundreds and hundreds, thousands of starfish on this beach. He goes, you're never going to make a difference. And the kid picks up a starfish, looks at it, throws it in the ocean. And he goes, made a difference to that one.
Is that supposed to make us feel better?
It was the beginning of Amistad.
So that kid was fucking wasting his life too. Good,
Right.
good simile.
that
No.
was more depressing.
You expect too much out of
What
life,
I'm
Jake.
saying,
How about anything?
what I'm saying is you're very good at what you do. Okay.
Cool. Who knows that?
Why do you
We
think?
do.
Yeah, we do.
That doesn't count.
We do. And that's the thing. It's like, if you look at what's going on the internet right now, I cannot thank you three enough. I said three for coming out to our home because I love doing this. This is great. This is exciting. You know what I mean? And again, how many people are in here? Hopefully 100. But I mean, you get thousands of people for spreading hate. You get millions of views for fucking talking about politics and all that divisive shit, which we kind of do, but we have spirited debate, but we always tell dick jokes about it. You know what I mean? We try and make everything easy to swallow. Anyone? No,
Whoa.
no. I know. I was a little nervous. Sorry.
Softball piece of shit.
Softball piece of shit. It's what we do. Okay. So everything you're doing, Jake, you're doing it because and I say this about my wife. When you get on stage, you want to make people laugh. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you see all these people that are doing well because they have some kind of fucking angle. I love Louis J. Gomez. He's great. Okay. I love Dave Smith. He's great.
Yeah.
They're not hysterical people. Okay.
I don't watch
Okerson.
comedy. I wouldn't even know.
Yeah. Jay Oak, what's that?
I don't watch comedy. I wouldn't even know.
I don't either.
Me
I don't.
barely
But I've hung out with them. And don't get me wrong, they're entertaining, they're funny. But every time, like I'll say it again, she did when Keanu did that room at the where you put us up in the log cabin, which was great,
Oh, that
right?
was nice, that room.
And
yeah.
she goes up.
Filthy animals.
The fucking Epstein cabin?
What's that?
The fucking Epstein cabin where the queen was at too?
By the way, say what you
I
want.
don't-
I'm on your side with
I
this
don't
on
wanna
Trump.
brag.
Where's the files?
Dingman's Falls, Pennsylvania. Look at us bragging.
But you go up and you open the show and it's fine. And then Mr. Will goes up and the sound's not loud enough. And Mr. Will's hilarious.
And
But
he
Mr.
got
Will
nervous.
doesn't raise his voice. So the crowd's getting all unruly. Keanu goes up and doesn't say, let me just go through my act. They'll fucking laugh. She fucking addresses the room. She sees the 12 broads and she goes, you're like the Last Supper if it was all stupid whores or something. And they lost their mind laughing. And she got the room because like you, like Rich, we want to make people laugh. And
They
maybe
were
it's
like, we are whores. We are.
They are.
They wouldn't leave
and,
me
and-
alone.
and we take
after.
every room for what it is and make people laugh. And those people leave and say that guy was funny. And I get on stage and I say shit fucking that has a point. I've been saying this like I don't care if you like Trump or Biden, but when people like my good friend Bronston, who I'm working with this Friday, goes up and he's like, yeah, Trump's fucking a Nazi, he wipes his ass with the Constitution, and then just says something like Orange Man bad, that tells me nothing. Okay, but when I go up and make jokes why COVID was racist and do the dumb joke black people don't even eat bats, you know what I mean? When I do the joke about fucking how the elites, both sides say we're racist, when we hang out at comedy clubs with every race and religion and then make a joke like I live in East Harlem, more colored, all that stuff, I fucking drive home the point I'm making by making people laugh, and hopefully they take that with them. Hopefully they're the starfish.
Call them natives, the people around here.
Hopefully, so that's who you are, Jake, and it's not a bad thing. Would you rather be the guy that fucking, worries about fucking, oh my God, let me put out the perfect algorithm, Instagram? That's work. That's work. Is that what you want to do, kiddo? Jake, Louie, talk to him.
No, I would like to. I mean, yeah, I would like to work more. Yeah, I like to do more things.
Believe me, if I
No,
didn't
but
book
I-
myself, no one would fucking book me. I book I'm going to Rhode Island. I go all over. I do it all myself.
Yeah, good.
Quit
Learn
bragging.
that fucking big tit schizophrenic with you too. Glad she fucking stepped over us because you got a fucking hard on to her. You fucking faggot.
She's hot, man.
Yeah, fuck her.
Oh, we have dinner plans tomorrow night, baby, from that room we did. Yeah, but again,
That's
like,
right.
look at this. I'll tell you, you want to feel great? 79 people in here. You get 700 people in there watching Kevin Brennan like have retards on, pieces of shit on. Kevin Brennan at one point
Hey,
gave
we're
Pat
friends of that
Dixon money
show.
to get out of a felony assault charge for breaking my jaw. And now we talked to him because like I feel bad for Kevin Brennan. He's a sad, senile old man whose brother just fucking died.
No, he didn't.
Well-
It was a while ago. I found out actually.
When did he die?
I don't know, but it wasn't.
Neil?
It
Not
wasn't
Neil,
that-
right?
No.
Oh, then who
No,
cares?
I like
Too bad.
doing that show.
Yeah, again, Neil could pass away and be like, what was your favorite joke of his? The fact that he was a millionaire. That was
My
hysterical.
favorite joke of his is Kevin. No.
Yeah, but you get all the, and literally, we're doing a show, cannot wait. The end of July, me and Count are flying out to Minnesota with our good friend Steel Toe. Aaron, doing a show, and everyone's like, yeah, but he said this, and shut the fuck up. These are, they'd rather,
You should hear the shit I say to my wife.
would you rather, I didn't even have I'm sorry, Redface. Would you rather live in like these people in the Dabbleverse where like they literally made money this week by having, what was it, Hackamania, where fat people, and not like you, fucking Jake,
Sober fat.
yeah, what's his name? Patrick Melton. This guy's fucking disgusting. And he bases the whole thing on fucking talking about like Aaron, the steel toe guy. And you don't know what I'm talking about. Thank God.
Okay.
Thank God. You kind of do.
I
which is-
watch a WATP every time Opie's mentioned. Every
Yeah,
time they have an Opie
But
video, I watch it.
WATP is another one. I love
Well, no,
Carl.
that's
I've hung out
funny.
with him and his wife, but the Dabbleverse makes you stupid and you
I
do
can only
everything for
take it
clicks.
in
Let me tell you
small
something about Shuley. I don't know when he got lost, but I've got to put the time up. He comes into my studio, okay? Comes into my studio. I have him on because I love Shuley. And the first thing he
I
says
love
is
Shuley.
he starts talking down to me like he tries to do this pissing contest at Compound Media at In Hot Water. He comes here, he's like, you got to lay off Kevin Brennan. Let me tell you. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? Later on the show, later on in the day, he's on Kevin Brennan sucking his dick. And now Kevin Brennan calls his whole network the pedophile network because you took the wrong side, Shuley. I never called you a stupid Jew. I never did. But you are stupid and you happen to be a Jew because you took the wrong side. And now he's shitting on Keanu for some reason
I don't
because
know
it's
what
easy
I
to
did
do.
to that
So
bald
I'm sorry I'm
man.
getting so off topic, but I'm sorry, baby, you go.
I don't know what I did to that bald hack
is
who
everybody
always
shitting
wanted
on
Artie's
you?
chair, but how could you possibly shit on me? And he does.
I tried once. She's not into
See, I
it.
get along with everybody. I don't know
Oh,
Kevin, but
yeah.
I get along with everybody. I don't know. It's
I do
fucking-
too. mostly.
This is what I've always said, and you guys will back me up, and this is my problem, and my brother will. I'm the nicest guy in the world until I'm not. And when I say until I'm not, I don't mean and then you're in trouble. I'm like, and then I look nuts. You know what I mean? Like you look at all the people, like Bobby over at Compound Media. He's a piece of shit. Like, you can't book me with Bobby anymore. Because whenever you called me before I was, when I was fucking Bobby, not Keanu, right?
You were fucking him?
Not as badly as he fucked me, but it was a foregone conclusion that I was taking this kid on the road.
By the way, Bobby Tandler will be with us at post 6th or 6-7 in Jersey, June 27th.
Rumble rant time.
I say we look. Me and Keanu sleep on the couch. Stayed at my brother's 2 nights,
Wait,
and there's
why
a
do
little
we have
day
to
bed,
sleep
and
on
I'm
the
like, we need a
couch?
smaller bed. And you and Rich.
What's that?
Oh, they're gonna live here.
Oh, I sleep.
Yeah, they're just gonna move
Oh no,
in.
no, I sleep ugly, bro.
It'll be like
Yeah.
Ghostbusters. Come
His
on, we'll get
wife
a
doesn't
pole.
even want to live with him.
I sleep ugly, man. Nobody could see. Really, I got the mask thing on, the hip thing.
Oh, you've got
Come
you've
on.
got sleep apnea.
I wouldn't even sleep at my wife's house. I go, you stay there, and I'll stay by me.
I thrash around and apparently yell, according to my girlfriend.
Do you have night terrors?
I apparently, and not night terrors, but I go,
He's seeing his career in his sleep.
yeah,
Watch, as fucking skittish as I am, as loud as I am, baby. When I sleep, do I snore? Do I make a peep? Do I move?
You
You
guys
don't.
expect too much.
it's called alcoholism.
You know what, Dick? You expect too much out of life.
How about something?
This is what I look for in life. I look for being back home at the end of the night, drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon and Majorska vodka by myself.
Yeah, we
on
fucking
TikTok.
tried that.
I'm with
Well, you
you.
could've
Then
controlled
you went right to
yourself.
fucking hand sanitizer.
Oh,
Where are
yeah.
the shot glasses? Hold on, I gotta fucking move.
Oh, Jake. You're very talented. Don't worry. You have your whole life. Shit's going to happen for you.
I'm
Oh,
with
be
you,
quiet.
Jake and
I
Louie.
hate, by the way, 1 second. I fucking hate when I actually lament about my give legitimate laments about my career, and some motherfucker decides to go, "Oh, Jake, you're gonna be fine." I'm gonna be Jake. You'll be fine till my fucking grave.
All I'm trying to work towards is having a heart attack and dying right away. That's all I want. I don't want to fucking linger.
Maybe we want a little bit more, Rich.
Well,
Like we're a fucking dog.
hey, listen, I'm getting fucking cremated. Good enough for fucking Vikings. Good enough for me. All right.
Come on.
I'm getting cremated. I'm having my showing, whatever the fuck, at Rudy's. Are we having it at
I
Rudy's?
think I want to get cremated and have my ashes scattered over the Susquehanna River. I do.
You got no fucking choice. That happens to homeless folks when they get fucking killed.
I told my wife, listen, I don't care what you do with the ashes, throw them in the garbage. But every time you get fucked, every time you get laid, I'm going to be over over the guy's shoulder waving to you.
Baby Jake and Rich and Louie.
We used to be roommates. Can you imagine that? We used to be
For a
roommates.
good 4.5 weeks.
Well, it was
So
longer,
for
but
6
you were in
months.
rehab the whole fucking time.
By the way, let me say this, honest to God, you are fucking like I talk about you like I'm the like I say this all the time. I'm the coolest man alive because when you first came on, okay, fucking Kevin Dombrowski before he got a little whiffy, he's like he called you Mulatto and George.
That was
and the more we
hilarious.
and,
No, it
and,
was Stancil.
and then what's that?
That was Stancil.
No, that was Dombrowski. Hand to God.
That was
I'm sure.
hilarious.
And I remember the first time I went on.
can't
I
believe
went on.
didn't think of that.
The first time after I met you, I was on fucking when you were doing fucking Skankfest that time, and I'm on fucking Real Ass Podcast, and I'm like Jake and Louie are there, and they go, yeah. I'm like, they're the next Otto and George, and they go, yeah. They don't go like, yeah. They go, yeah. Like it's common sense. So
listen. It's all hot air. It's fucking.
It's not,
bullshit.
Shandon,
It's
to
not,
you
not
two.
you, not you. But like, yeah, I love him. Yeah, well, like Otto. Yeah, well, why is he
Oh, it's
fucking
a-
high on me?
I love you.
yeah. Oh please, I got it. Like that's the thing. It's like I was saying this earlier. I'm the nicest guy in the world until I'm not. And I brought up the Bobby thing, and then we'll get to the Rumble rants. And when I'm not, it's not like, fuck you, you're going down. I'm like, I lose my mind. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I look insane, and people they're like, Bobby's like, yeah, Geno's an asshole. Because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I take you all over, and then you take pictures of empty things. You kneecap my show. You call fucking her a tranny, Chrissy. You say, I hope her. And I'm like, what are you doing
Half
when
a
I should just be
tranny.
like, you're dead to me and walk away or be like, I can't believe you're saying this. But I can't because, you like, you guys know it, and you're the same way, and you're the same way. Anything you can do for your friends that you fucking, and I'll say it, that aren't just funny, that works to our advantage, but we're easy to hang out
with. The guy
with.
from Crockpots is mad at me for something, so I can't recommend. I don't. What you were?
Maybe it's because you had one fucking
We
show
needed
that was
that,
out.
Keanu.
Was it me pissing on the lawn, or when I got there? Which part was it?
It probably was. It probably breaking something in the bathroom. The show that got canceled because nobody bought tickets. Though the Saturday show that was half sold. It was probably a couple things.
When he yelled at me,
Hello,
I was
Geno. Hello. Hello.
Oh yeah, he won't even answer me. He won't even answer
on
me.
his lawn.
Jeff's been there 3 times since I fucking went. The guy went. I did piss on the lawn.
Wow, he is desperate. God damn
break
it!
a door.
I did break a door. I did break it. I didn't mean to. I came off the wall when I grabbed it. I pulled it off the wall. I had to pee that bad.
Oh my God!
He did yell at us. He yelled at me when we got there. We were 5 minutes before the show. Yeah, he doesn't want anything to do with me.
All right, what do you got, baby? While I adjust the YouTube chat.
Garrett and Steve, I love those guys.
Oh, they're great. All right, J Mac Cherry, shout out. Hold on, there you go.
You want to read it? Okay.
Can $2? Thank you, J Mac. Can Louie look to Jake and ask, "How about I stick my hand up your ass, gold"?
I hope you kill yourself, you hack fucking. You got to think about that before you typed it out, didn't you?
When do you guys got to get your driver's license? Either you or Louie. That's how you get more gigs.
Yeah, how about being able to afford a fucking car too?
You don't need a car. You just need to be sober and have a license.
God,
how many comics made their life with Bob Levy?
Oh my God,
Bob Levy's been doing comedy so long. The kids of the original drivers are driving him now. Could you imagine being a second generation Levy fucking handler driver?
I cannot.
And you think your life sucks,
But
all right?
he's another one I would argue the Dabbleverse kind of ruined.
Yeah,
and I love.
He gave up stand up to be able to do a show with Brennan.
And
Brennan's the worst person to hit your fucking wagon to.
Well, yes, but no, because this goes. Kevin, sadly, is great at the Dabbleverse. Kevin, like, I get mad at other people in the Dabbleverse because, like, I'm going to be an asshole and shit on people, and they're just unfunny people being assholes.
Kevin's the most entertaining.
Kevin's Kevin's always genuinely been an asshole who got fucked over. He's so funny, and he's watched his brother get so much more shit than him. He has every right to be that angry.
He has a stroke. There's nothing funnier than him screaming on the fucking. You're waiting.
And when his light cuts out because he's so angry, it's
hilarious.
hysterical.
Hilarious.
I will never not like Kevin Brennan. I'm sorry.
I love it.
Funny.
First thing I listen to.
I mean, but it's
he knows what he's doing too, and he's not actually that mean of a man.
Okay, but it's like being the best fucking tarantula breeder. Who gives a shit?
How about when he was yelling at that cop? If he was black, he would have got shot.
Yeah,
that was fucking hilarious.
But he said,
so funny.
We're gonna have a fucking GoFundMe.
But that's another thing. He literally, and people are like, you think he did that for the clicks? No, anyone else would do that for the clicks and probably get arrested. He was being him.
When I get pulled over, I'm ready to blow the guy because I'm usually drunk. I'm like, yes, sir. No, sir. What did I do wrong? My wife hates me. Help me. My life sucks. I have sleep apnea.
Yeah, that fucking wallet full of PBA cards you got.
I got a badge.
Expired.
That's how I get through the subway. I fucking show the badge.
Really?
Yeah, they fucking let me in.
I gotta do that more. I gotta show my cousin's badge.
I flashed the fucking badge and they let me in.
The movie with the dummy is Traitors, obviously. Shout out. That's a short I made where I played a fucking guy that got killed and stabbed. I wish I remember it. I got Metcalfed.
I wish it was a documentary.
Holy shit, I saw that Val Kilmer. Did you see that documentary, Val Kilmer?
No.
Fuck. That guy is so good looking and talented. He died of throat cancer April 1st. He's still doing better than me, that motherfucker. Still. I watched it the other day.
By the way, where I haven't been here yet. All right, J Mac Cherry, thanks for the $2. You know, Louie's got some fire Popeyes chicken jokes. I didn't even get it.
Who'd have thought your listeners would be less funny than you?
George looks like he's been dipping into your Jameson. Yeah,
George.
I don't know. I think he means Louie.
Yeah.
That should have said George looks like he's been dipping into your Jameson. First of all, Creep Boo, I think you mean Louie. But yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's all for now.
There you go. So as we were saying, thank you so much for the $8. As we were saying, but Kevin is good at it. He's monetized hate, and this is another reason. Like the past couple days, Rumble, I've had trouble streaming it to YouTube because YouTube and StreamYard are fucking cocksucking faggot niggers. There you go. I said it. Just to throw words out that they'll hate. You know what I mean? But the real fucking hate speech are these fucking are the people that don't say that word and talk like that. I don't know if you saw this right now. The Democrats are like, we're actually letting fucking people seek asylum here from South Africa because they're killing farmers there. Yeah. And fucking the Democrats are like, Al fucking what's his name, Al Sharpton. Well, they're letting white people in.
That guy's still alive.
Yeah. He's
He's
candy
too
apple
skinny.
fucking idiot.
I want my Al fat. I'm sorry, fat. I want my Al fat.
But you understand, like, the real racists, and that's something else I talk about in my act, are fucking all the people in politics, the elitists on both sides that are trying to push. Like, the biggest fucking racist I ever knew was Obama, who was under his fucking 8 years. That's where
biggest racist I ever knew was my grandmother. I'm not kidding. She was vicious. She was vicious.
Obama, grandmama, either one.
Olga. She was.
I had an OLGA.
My grandfather was Sam. He was a vaudeville comedian.
Sam and Olga.
Vaudeville?
How did those two meet?
Smolga.
I don't. They were both from Italy. She hated my grandfather.
Was it
everybody.
OLGA, Olga?
OLGA.
And did everyone say that's a weird Italian name? Because I had an aunt, Olga. Everyone knew OLGA.
My grandfather used to say, "I love your grandmother's name." I say it when I throw up. Olga. She hated him. It was great. They had separate bedrooms. They lived upstairs. I remember I'd go up there and I go, "Poppy, you have your own room? I can't wait to get married so I can have my own room." And now I fucking have my own room. I know.
You're really living the life.
I can't. I just fucking. He was the best. He was a song and dance man. I would have parties. He would come and entertain, and everyone's like, "Where did you hire this guy?" I'm like, "It's my grandfather. He would do his act for everyone."
That's incredible.
Oh yeah, he was fucking great. My grandmother hated him. My grandmother died of cancer. He was fine. He died within 24 hours later of a broken heart.
You told me that. Yeah.
September 11th, 1982.
The second worst to September 11th in history.
You should
Not for me, but for the world, I guess.
You should be like, my grandfather died on 9/11. 82.
He did.
Yeah, but you probably started GoFundMe.
He was an Arab.
What's that?
He was an Arab.
Was he? Oh, it's
No, I'm
beautiful.
just kidding. He was on the plane.
Oh, come on.
No, he did die of. He knew what was coming, but yeah, died.
What do you think of all these GoFundMe crowdfunding things that are blowing up for all the fucking wrong reasons?
I think I got to kill people. I don't know.
This
Just because say the N-word. Just that's
yeah. Are you out of your mind? I should be a millionaire. Oh my God.
I don't want no. Listen, I don't want. The only thing keep me alive is that I don't make enough money. So let's fucking.
You don't listen. You don't get money for it because you do it behind a camera. She looked a Somali in the eyes and said it.
Well, repeated it.
Yeah.
Besides, she's kind of hot.
Yeah, Shiloh.
I would have to have her say the word while I was banging.
But
her.
Anthony said it perfectly. Like she is getting money because a lot of people are doing it in response to all the money fucking
Metcalf?
Carmelo Anthony. They're like, you got 500,000.
They should have them all on Dancing with the Stars. The Stabber, her. Just have one episode.
That is a brilliant idea.
No, it's not because the fucking Statler's gonna win.
Right. He's black.
Why? Can he dance?
We assume so.
He's going to
At least
learn
like a
how to
fucking
when he
baseball
goes to
card.
prison. I'll tell you that much. He's going to find a nice husband.
Well, the thing is, like, Luigi made over fucking $1 million, right? And it's kind of petering out. But when I don't have a problem with that because you can make an argument like, what's going on here? He deserves due process. I think he did it. I think most people think he did it. But there is that fucking, conspiratorial thing in the back of your head. Like, they found him. It goes all the way back to 9/11. And I didn't mean to bring up your grandpa.
Thank you.
It goes back to 9/11.
Poor Sandy.
When the planes hit the building, they burned to fucking ashes and cinder. You can't find anyone. But his passport is in perfect condition.
I was there for 2
Same
weeks at Ground Zero.
And working?
Working the pile, man. Working the pile.
What'd you find?
Body parts.
Couple of shoes.
Tell me some of the body parts. I believe you.
First when I got there, they hooked us up. It was me and a steelwork because I was a fireman from Jersey.
Was it like Goodfellas? I got a wing.
No. The first thing we did was find a half a guy with his name tag still on. We had to flip in body bags, and then
Vertical or horizontal?
his upper torso with no head and just one arm missing. He had a name tag.
But it's amazing that in all the rubble they find the passports
That's
of
all
every
bullshit.
single one of them.
That was a fucking
exactly
inside job.
Well, now you do. When
the one building
on
fell,
September
it wasn't even
12th
hit by a plane. The fucking building fell.
Dude, by the way, I got to show you a video. I can't find it. Someone sent me a video, and it's amazing. They showed you couple it with the guy, the guy Kurt Weldon said it was on.
I can find it.
I don't know if you
describe it now.
Keywords.
It said fucking the buildings didn't collapse. they disintegrated as they
Yeah,
fell.
yeah.
Like they disintegrated.
That's why
as
they were
fell.
saying there weren't that many bodies there because they just pulverized them or whatever.
Yeah.
We found them.
Everyone said they heard explosions. The last thing, the fireman that got up to the 90th floor where the plane hit or whichever was, the last transmission he said was, he's like, we're on the 90 whatever floor. We're on the 90 floor. There's 2 fires. We can handle this. And then minutes later, fucking the building exploded.
Even in the beginning, the firemen that got into, they're probably all dead now, said they heard the explosions.
Yep.
The elevator filled up with some guy came out. So those guys
Love
are
this
professionals. So
There is
you
an
know.
explanation for that, though. About the explosions. I'm not saying that it wasn't all fucking.
The boilers.
Yeah, the hot water
My
heaters.
boy
and
Come
Johnny
on.
Claire is
Yeah.
back. I love this guy. Yeah, but again, what I was circling all the way back to is like the GoFundMe for Luigi. We all on 9/12/2001 we're like, yeah, fucking all these terrorists, they got their passports. We know they did it, right? Fucking but then after COVID and everything, we wake up that fucking remember and all the stuff in the news cycle goes away. The exploding Cybertruck. Fucking it explodes.
Yeah, that
It-
thing,
and,
yeah.
and yet here's his passport. Same thing
Yeah.
with Luigi Mangione. The guy fucking had the perfect escape. He takes the bike, he's on the thing, he vanishes, he travels all that way, all the places he could have thrown all the
And they
incriminating
gets arrested
evidence,
in
and he's-
Altoona.
Yeah, and he's holding on to the shit.
By the
He
way,
used to do a big room.
I think he was doing Michael Harrison's room there.
by the way,
Oh,
regardless,
that idiot.
Yeah, yeah,
all
no, I think that dude's a clone. I really do. Bix had that. What was it? Oriental Hall or something in Altoona. I remember. It's in the middle of the woods.
I have this. I thought that's what you called a container ship, an Oriental Hall.
That's this black chick at the massage parlor I'm going to see later.
Yeah, Mikey Big Hunt. They were controlled explosions. We
Oh,
already-
absolutely. I wasn't there for that, but I got to. Come on.
I bet I can find it because I know who always said.
Wasn't
it to
there
me.
like trillions of dollars missing that Rumsfeld or somebody was making an announcement?
Oh yeah, like they said they were short all this money and.
And then the Pentagon, no cameras at the Pentagon? Really? I take a piss outside in your house. There's 80,000 cameras on me.
Huh.
Not that I didn't take a piss outside your house. You may hear things.
Oh please.
In the meantime,
Don't worry. They're not used to seeing a white dick in this neighborhood.
here's some rumble rants.
They're like, look, an inchworm.
What do you got, baby?
Creep Boot, thank you for the $1 rumble rant.
Make it
that,
rain, creep.
that was supposed to be a joke. I know this is Louie.
Oh, okay. I'm so done. I'm glad I didn't get it, and I got another buck out of here. I'm kidding. Costco.
Tosca, thank you for the $2 rumble rant. I liked the Costco dad in the WTC videos, telling the reporters how he heard a boom.
Oh my God! No way.
Boom.
Put that. Is that a funny video? Put that in the link.
He heard the
Oh,
boom. Was it the Rizzler?
Yeah,
I don't get those fucking people.
They're horrifying.
Thank you so much.
they're disgusting demons.
No, can I? I'm gonna be a dick. Yeah, can I have a? Actually, I'll get it. Sit down. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Load
buddy.
off. Jakey Jake.
Was that all of it, babe?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm trying to like. My buddy Stace McDonald. He's the one that sends me all that stuff, but it's not here.
Oh my God.
So my wife's birthday is June 1st.
Who
She
gives a
just-
shit?
She just told me
I love it.
we're going to
Now
a
we
rave.
got a game.
Going to a rave in D.C.
Oh, good luck.
I know. I'm the oldest guy that she's like, we're taking a lot of drugs.
A
I
rave?
Said, I'm in.
Your wife is such a doll. I was
Oh,
shocked.
I like her because
She
she
is
doesn't
so
live with me.
sweet. I
Thank
was like,
you.
I love
She loves you too.
Oh my God.
She's coming this weekend. She's doing me a favor. So Johnny McCarthy can't come with me because he was trying to jump in my car.
Tell
Oh,
her.
Johnny McCarthy.
I love him, but I can't take a fucking overnight in a room.
If she doesn't want to deal with you, I'll go to the rave with her.
Oh, I wish I can't. It's her friend and her friend's boyfriend and her. And she's like, we're going. We're not going. We're going. She's sending me outfits to put on for the. I go, that's not happening.
Oh, that'll be amazing.
Right? I'm too
Please.
fat for those clothes. Who am I? Wavy gravy? Get the
Who
fuck
are you
out of here.
trying to impress? You already
Nobody,
have a beautiful
nobody.
wife.
Wavy
Yeah.
gray. I can't find it. I thought my buddy Stace sent it to me. I guess not. God damn it.
Describe it.
I can't. Like it literally shows the towers collapsing, and there's you know what it looks like when you're watching a baseball game and it's got the little box or the strike zone.
Right.
It's two yellow things around the towers, and you're watching them fall, and in the yellow outline, you're just watching. It's so
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
yeah, it's so elucidating.
Inside job.
Yeah, but we all know that now. We all know something.
Yeah,
went
and what
on
you
with that.
fucking pussies are gonna do with that, huh?
Please.
Abscess Smurfly 0. I mean, but again, it takes me. The reason I got onto this was because I think like I'm curious as to the Luigi Mangione thing. You can make an argument for him getting over $1 million. It's like they want a legal case. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people are like, good. He should have killed the fucking guy. The guy's in excruciating pain. You know, healthcare fucking is a fucking scam, and that's wrong. But at least you get that. That's a different kind of hatred. But it's also like maybe he's a fall guy. I don't think he is, but I'm curious. To see
Nobody who writes a manifesto pleads innocent.
Yeah.
But is it his manifesto?
No, but exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Once again, another guy whose career is going better than ours. He's in prison. Women are throwing themselves at him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
3
tell you.
square
Got $1 million.
meals.
$1
Yay.
million does. He's gonna get fucking ramen noodles with that.
One day he'll probably, who knows? He might get out. He'll get it. Whatever. He
He'll
get
write a
himself.
You plead not guilty because then so that you can garner sympathy because people can understand why he did it, I guess, because healthcare.
I've never
fucked up.
pleaded not guilty. I pleaded guilty with an explanation and got off. I
Mhm.
swear to God. When you're busted red-handed, you go, you
What's
know what?
guilty with an explanation?
No, but that's exactly what I'm saying. He's like, there's an explanation. I went nuts. My back hurts, and I fucking healthcare.
There
is
you
horrible.
go. You
Yeah.
always have an explanation. I ran to a stop sign, crashed into a fucking cop car. I had to go to court. I told him, listen, I'm guilty with an explanation. He goes, what? I said, I changed my brakes myself, and I put them on backwards.
Are you lying?
I am lying like a motherfucker, but my friend he owned a gas station, gave me the fucking receipt and everything. And the judge laughed about it and said, give me the paperwork. He goes, call me Wednesday. I called him Wednesday. He goes, don't worry about it. It's dismissed.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's the
Oh,
statute of limitations on that?
Guilty. If you
So
say,
it was guilty with a lie.
guilty. Yeah, but he didn't know that. I made him laugh. He's sitting there. He's, putting black people in jail. Here comes a white guy.
Doing his job.
Doing what he's supposed to do.
They don't do that anymore. Not anymore. Am I right? Jake is like earlier before we started, and I wish, do we have that in the test studio?
What?
The sound from the test studio? I wish
Yes. Well, why don't we just ask?
Jake was having a bit of a meltdown
he
there.
was.
I
And
know.
again, Jake, look, I'm going to tell you something that's going to mean nothing to you. I'm one of
Nothing
your
out
biggest.
of the ordinary there.
See, because
Yeah.
he was Jake had they did accept him. See, I've never been accepted, so I don't lose nothing.
What do you mean?
Listen,
When I got up here, you have to have a clear vision of what you want. And I just wanted to wake up every day fucking doing this and making people laugh. And I do, and I'm getting, and I had and I'll tell you something else. Fucking, I had a fucking, whatchamacallit? I had an awakening today because I've been doing the rosary. I do the rosary every day now. It's a nice little 20-minute fucking, clear my head because I can't meditate. But I'm telling you, I just think of these things that I'm thankful for. And I'm like, thank God Compound Media went away because it got to the point where I did too. Are you nuts? But fucking, it was killing Anthony, and fucking, I'm just sitting there fucking.
Wow, that's something I've
listen, you're
never
gonna have
said
some
before.
fucking casualties along the way.
Yeah.
I went to 5 funerals in the last 2 months. I need younger friends. We're hanging out. I went to 5.
But what were we doing? It was the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean? I was making money, but I was just fucking spending it on ungrateful fucks. Not
I
you
was
guys.
grateful.
You always had a Shirley
I was
Temple.
grateful.
You never let me pick up a tab.
Well, I like.
You're another one.
I'm an alcoholic.
But again, don't get me wrong. It was the best 8 years ever. You know what I mean? And I say to this day.
Well, I wasn't allowed to come there the first couple. When you had Aaron, I was not.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't have enough credits. Not that I have
Are
any
you
now.
kidding? To this day, and I carry this with me, you cannot convince me. I didn't. I'll say it. You can make fun of me. I saved people's lives. I really did with the shit I was saying and the stuff I was doing. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And I'll tell you something else. Anthony would have died if he got the vaccine. He didn't get it, not because of me. He didn't. But I'm telling you, that would have killed his
The
heart.
only
But
reason I
there are
didn't
people
get
that
it-
reached out to me. There's people that read about vitamin D. There's people that got fake vax cards. It's where I needed to be for those 8 years. And the sooner I
fuck
accept that, fucking realize how great my life is right now and go from there. And I give this advice to you as well. Your life is fucking great and no one can do what you do. And fucking it's a lost art because you genuinely want to make people laugh with that fucking puppet. You grew up at the right hand of Otto and George and you get it. And anyone in comedy, if I say to them, they're the next Otto and George, if they say, who's that? You can imagine my face.
It'd be funny if
You would think
if you
that.
brought Louie.
Yeah, hey, Alex Cooper, we're going to have the next. I was wrong about her a little bit. We're going to have the next Otto and George on. Who are they? I'm with Barstool Sports.
I hate to interrupt. Can we ask Jake what happened with Skankfest?
Yeah.
They just didn't accept. I mean, I killed my shows when I was there.
But you killed the first time.
Yeah, so you,
Yeah.
Luis Gomez, and Dave Attell in a picture.
Yeah, that
all
was nice.
happy.
And he actually, and David Tell was the one whose idea that picture was, which I'm happy to
And
say.
David Tell was a big fan of Otto and George. I talked about
David
Otto.
Tell is the funniest comedian.
Yeah,
going
greatest,
still.
awesome.
Insomniac, the greatest fucking comedy.
He was so good at it, he had to stop drinking.
Yeah, that's a
So
sad
what
thing.
happened this time? You were all booked, and
Yeah,
then
you were in with them. What happened? I've never been in with any of those guys. What happened?
I did my
I'm
shows
good
there.
friends with Zach. And
All
Miko.
right, let's all just fucking
Yeah.
talk over each other. Let's have another goddamn shot.
Oh, come on, buddy. We're gonna drink. We don't mean to talk
I'm
over. It's what we
listening. I'm
do.
listening, Jake.
I
I'm
did my
genuinely
shows
curious.
there last year, and it was great. I killed the shows. They gave the booker of the festival gave me extra because I was sitting somewhere. I was like, "Don't do this show." That went great. The fans love me. I was, I don't get drunk. I was aware of everything I was doing. And then this year I submitted. When I went back to Austin, I messaged, the booker, "Hey, I'm coming to Austin. Here's some information that you asked for last time I was in Austin." And, I submitted for blah, blah, blah. And then I just heard nothing. I heard nothing back from anybody.
You have to keep asking.
I guess that they needed more big tit open likers to date rape.
There you go. There you
Fucking
go.
garbage those
Listen.
faggots put on that stage. They ought to kill themselves.
Dress Louis up in drag.
Here's what we're doing. I talked to my cousin today, right? He's got a fucking place in AC. He works for the Brigada. He's gotten in with them. I get credit. Like, he's got a beach house that he lets me and Keanu stay at. I want to do a weekend there, and there's like a little theater. Let's do an In Hot Water show, the three of us. The three of us.
Yeah.
Like,
way.
yeah, come on. Like, he'll drive you, because I'm going to be down there with her
Last
already.
time I drove Jake, he took an Uber home.
Yeah.
So, guys, make a note of this.
$60
I'll
on the
set it
train.
up maybe the last weekend in June. I'm going to talk to the guys today. The last weekend or the second to last weekend in June, the In Hot Water comedy show will be at, I think, the Claridge in Atlantic City.
All right.
Okay, you want to do that?
I think I might have something, but sure. Yeah.
Well, tell me the day you have something. We'll work around. You're the fucking. Let me check my June. Oh, I got something big on the 14th. Oh, that says Flag Day. I've got nothing. One of Bob Levy's greatest lines ever. If it wasn't for Thanksgiving, you'd have nothing in your November.
At the end of June, no, the 27th, but yeah, no.
Anything but the 27th?
Yeah.
What's the 27th?
The 27th.
Friday or Saturday? Shut up.
I think it's a Friday. It's a Friday.
Perfect. So we'll do it the Saturday. I'd rather do it a Saturday. 28th, your weekend's booked. I'll shoot for June 28th.
Nice.
Done. All right, how about that? So spread the word. We'll get an AC gig going. Okay. But we'll give it a name. Like we'll give it a name like Brennan Mania. Or Shuli Petapalooza. Oh, how great would that be? Something like that. So stupid people come out and we're like, and all we're going to do is shit on people. And that's the other thing. They had this thing, and I'm trying to make you feel better about yourself. Shout out JW watching on X, because you want to make people laugh. This is why YouTube and StreamYard, in my opinion, because they're making it difficult to use Rumble. This is why they suck. They want people doing that. They don't want people doing this, hanging out. That's another reason Compound Media went away. Bandwidth. It's so much easier to stream on YouTube. It's so much easier to do this shit, and it is, but they don't want people hanging out. They don't. That's another reason Stancil, and I love him, lost his mind when he brought all those black guys in. Fucking, he's like, yeah, I thought it was so funny. I'm like, when we were young, I'm sure, when you used to do radio, I don't know if that's before your time. I did 2-3 years Scott Farrell every Monday Night Football game, and I'd show up and I'd have to kill, and I did. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm so comfortable here because they're so nice to me. I'm going to bring black guys, and if it doesn't work, I'm just going to insult his fan base. No, you know what I mean? When I did fucking Artie's direct TV show, when I was on his podcast, like I would bring people that I thought were funny. Brought Adrian Appalucci. She's doing okay.
Jake seems to be getting more angry by the fucking minute.
It's all just
Understand?
nonsense. Listen, I know how to making people laugh. I've done it since I was fucking 13. I did my first hour when I was 12 and a half years old. I know
For
how
his
to make
uncle.
people laugh.
All right.
But you know what I have?
Show us on a puppet where he touched.
I have a woman that I'm probably going to marry. I have a mother who's aging out of being able to live by herself.
Yeah.
I want some goddamn substance to some shit.
Right.
I want to. I'm
The universe
tired of
will
lip
run from
service.
you if you want.
I'm tired of lip service. I'm tired of people telling me I'm going to be fine. I'm done.
Good, be done. But understand, yeah, you need to be done. And fuck those people. Go where you are wanted. Jake.
Where?
I wanted here. You showed up here. Fucking, we're working on a gig. I do what I can, but I'm another, like, as my mother would always say, Because he's a jerk, Eugene. Why did
Jump it
Danielle
up
could
and
say
eat,
it. Why did Uncle Geno have all those people on his show and now they're like, they don't even have time for him because they're busy? Because he's a jerk, Eugene. Like my brother said, it's like one time my Uncle Frank, he was a plumber. He went and fixed someone's South Jersey, went and fixed someone's hot water heater, took forever, came back, can't make this up. Normally didn't get paid. You know what he came back with? A live chicken.
Yeah,
a live chicken. And Uncle, why did
and then
Uncle
we
Frank
fucked it on stage.
Why did Uncle Frank spend 8 hours fixing something for a chicken? Because he's a jerk, Eugene.
How in the world did that have anything to do with what Jake was
It
saying?
had nothing to
It
do
has
with it.
everything to do with it because the option is that. The option is not to be who you are and do things out of the good of your heart
I
because
go
you
every
want to make
Thursday.
people laugh and you have faith in fucking what you're doing will draw in the people you need. Or you either go with it or you go without and say, what do I need to do to get them to like me? That. Say, fuck you, I'm done with you. And go to the people that want you. Don't get me wrong, someday you'll be here fucking in a 3-room place with fucking a cat and a woman that
If
thinks
your
you're
career
insane.
does well, I go every Thursday and I take.
I'm doing fine.
I take this woman's trash out every Thursday. She's
Sorry, wife.
this one. Yeah, your neighbor downstairs. There's a woman who's confined to her house, and she put on the fucking computer. I'll pay somebody $20 to come and take out my garbage every week. I said, keep your $20, and I go every week and take her fucking garbage out.
Yeah.
Because I'm a piece of shit, and I need to do good shit to add up for the fucking shit that I've done.
But that's just it, Jake. I mean, I don't have an answer.
I'll give you
other
her
than
address.
I love when you talk like that. What else are you? What is your option? Be like, I really got to make these people like
I
me.
do this once a week. What
Fuck
he's
them.
doing.
If they don't see what
worry.
you have, then they weren't your friends, Eugene.
You're doing, Jake. You're right where you should be. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Nowhere?
But
It doesn't matter.
It certainly does.
No, it doesn't, because you do something no one else does. That takes time. I remember doing fucking mics with Eric Andre in the city, and I'm like, no one gets this fucking guy. This guy's brilliant. He's different. Look at him now. He's got his own show. You're young. You got plenty of time. I know that sounds like bullshit. You do something different, man. You're very talented. You do something different than everyone else. You want to stand up there and tell dick jokes like everybody fucking else?
I do.
Jake, did you think of? Did you text Lewis? Did you think of doing that? I mean, what do
I
you
don't
have
have
to
his
lose?
number. I don't have his number. Also, I'm not going to beg. I'm not.
No, he doesn't.
They
know.
saw.
I know,
want me to
get
text
that.
him and be like,
They
hey,
saw, no,
Yeah,
fuck
text
that.
him now.
No, fuck that.
I'm gonna
Fuck
text
that,
him.
seriously.
Yeah, why do you text that guy that fucking is a piece of shit that books ponchos and doesn't talk to me now because I'm conservative?
He's
With
a really
ponchos.
nice man.
Some
and
guy,
it's
yeah, he's a
not that.
piece of shit. That's like that. That's the thing. This guy doesn't. He's like he's all buddy with me, and then fucking 2 years later, he's like he sees. He's another guy that like, wow, Gene was right about COVID, so I can't do ponchos. He reaches out to Geno. Yeah, I never liked that fucking whatchamacallit either.
See, the problem
The fucking guy that broke her arm. Yeah, but it's lip service.
No,
It's
well,
all white knighting. A lot of people will do shit to make sure that you're close to them in case you have something they can help you with, but they don't help you with shit.
I can't blame anyone that doesn't book me anymore, because I usually have done some fucked up shit
Oh, please.
to get myself not booked.
I still go by the comic strip. It's right down the road, and I hang out with Tommy, and he's like, I'll book you, but he can't because when Richie was still alive, he used to say, don't. He's like, why do you have to curse? Just be clean. So I go on stage, and while he's there, I say cunt. I said, I can't believe
Is
he
that a
wants
curse?
So he doesn't book me for a year. And a year later, I fucking talk to his wife and smooth it over, and they bring me back up, and I'm on stage.
You're like,
I'm like,
yeah, I just talked to that cunt wife of yours.
I go,
and,
no, you can imagine. I go, it's great to be on the stage. I haven't been on stage in a year. I haven't been on stage since a year ago because I said cunt on stage. And I don't like, you go where you're wanted. Like, it's not like you don't know. Louie said it. We need more fucking big titted open micers. That's it.
That's
that,
it.
That, like, you understand? You're as close. You're basically white. Already said it to me once. You're a straight white male. You have an act that doesn't fold. Well over 30. We have to get work by being funny. That's it. Same thing I say to white chicks, and same thing I say to black dudes that are over 30. You got to be funny. I'm sorry, black doesn't check enough boxes.
Yeah, but nobody's
female doesn't check enough boxes anymore. You got to have big tits. You got to be trans.
Yeah, but you exactly. The only reason I work as much as I do, and I work all the time, is because I do it myself. I fucking reach out to everyone. I do it all. And now Mrs. Carucci is taking over. She's took over my website. I start a podcast next week.
Oh, where? Why aren't we plugging that?
We will. I used to do a show called Banter with Rich Carucci. It's starting again next week.
You're
She
Rich
bought all
Carucci.
the stuff. She's like, fuck this. You're broke. You're making no money.
Did you just say I used to do a show called Banter with Rich Carucci?
No, I used to do. It was called Banter with Rich Carucci.
Why wouldn't you call it that?
Okay. I thought you were saying it was
No,
with
you-
yourself. Okay.
I thought you were making a joke.
She's
Okay,
like,
he's
guess
lost
what?
his mind.
She's like, you're doing your show again. I will take care of everything. She ordered all the supplies. She's like, I'm now running your website. I will be in charge of all your stuff. And I'm like,
Sometimes you need a young person to
Yeah,
figure things
But I
out.
mean, trust me, people are gonna fucking, believe they'll always believe the fucking liars. I'm like watching Garrett and Steve the other day. They bring up Bobby and fucking somebody said, yeah, it was easy to like Bobby because Gene didn't like him. And I'm like, yeah, fuck you, because so many people fucking like turned on me fucking at the Compound Media. That's why, thank God for these fucking 100 people. I guarantee it's not even 100. Thank God for these fucking people. Fucking yeah, there's 80. Like I managed to save, and the numbers are down. I like get 100 now on a good day, and I don't care because like when the Patreon drop, I'm done. It's what you said. It's like I've got to go where I'm wanted. When like at least I'll cut back on the shows. Can't do this every day if it's not grown. But the thing is, like all the shit I did at Compound Media, you know what I got for that? Geno chased everyone away. Oh, fucking Aaron Burke. Geno screams nigger on stage all the time. They believe that. Pat Dixon's like, Geno fucking was so mean to me. He fucked around and found out. Assholes believe that. You know what I mean? Kevin Brennan, everything he lied about me, he fucking recanted on. He's like, yeah, Geno, it wasn't a big deal giving out my number. And he wouldn't fucking let me show all the times he called me an N-word in a hateful way. But everyone believed that. So this is what I got. I got 82 fucking people, and God bless them. You know what I mean? But when I go in Garrett and Steve's thing and they're like, and half the people hate me, it's like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, that's the way it went. Obviously, it's like somehow I scared away all the talent of Compound Media. All the people that fucking struggled when they left. I didn't scare away Michael Malice or Shane Gillis. I didn't scare away Legion of Skanks. But poor Pat Dixon, that woman-beating meth head, I scared him away. Aaron Berg, who's doing exactly what he did before we started. Lord knows where we'd be if he didn't leave. I scared him away. Kevin Brennan, who fucking left, fucking realized he was better off just being an angry cocksucker alone. All of them. But I'm the guy. So again, there's times like, I'm telling you, I love Garrett and Steve, but half the time when I do fucking the football show, I'm like, why am I here? Why the fuck am I here? You know what I mean? Why am I got another $50 ticket. I've lost money doing the football shows on Thursdays. I'm fucking so in the red. If I totally cut that out of my fucking life, so I could get $40 in super chats from people that fucking, that still like me while other people shit on me. Fucking my life would be so much easier, but I like Garrett and Steve. You know what I mean? But I put up with it. Why? Because he's a jerk, Eugene. Because he believes deep down that fucking, this is the right thing to do, and I'll hang out with people I like. But, fucking at a certain point, someone's going to have my back? No. Fucking, you're on your own. It's you and your fucking comedy, which will get you where you need to be. But I'm tired of expecting all the cock-sucking fuckheads that believe the lies about me. Tired of it. Whenever, like, Keanu was just on a show the other day with, I can't even remember, this karmic said, he's like, I love Pat Dixon because he gives him money for attention. And he's like, he's like, he was right about Geno. Why? What did Geno do? Nothing. I don't know. I just went off on a tangent.
I have a lot of people that talk a lot of shit about me, and they're right.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, I've owned everything I've done. Everything I've ever done, I've owned. But all these other fucking idiots, I've had it, But I say it all the time, and I hope people see the compliment, and I say it to you as well, and you'll back me up. You're going to get what you get when you get what you get. But it's how you get to where you're getting what you get. I mean it. It's how you get there. And I know a lot of people, I look at it's like, what are you fucking doing? And a lot of people in this business are going to be like, we are the kind of people that believe there's plenty of room for everyone. Funny is funny. Let's get as much funny.
Absolutely.
But not everyone believes that. It's like, if you get that spot, I'll never get it. If you make them laugh, I'll never make them laugh. And they hoard the spots. And they're not your friends, Eugene. That's all.
What do you have to lose?
You're
Someone
living
call
the dream.
Lewis.
You're
Call
living the
Lewis
dream.
right now.
You are. You're performing. You're living the dream.
Would
You'll get
would
there.
you hate that, Jake, if we
If
called
I
Lewis
told
right
you
now?
the things I did for people that just give me lip service now, you'd be like, yeah. And let me tell you, you're young. If you stay at it, and you better, because you're fucking great. If you make it to 56, you'll have a list just as long. I hope even, you know what? I hate to say this. I hope even longer, Jake. I hope it's even longer because you're that good and you're going to help so many more people than me because you've got that ability.
And you're hardworking and sober. So I don't know what
is
went
that
on with
supposed to
that,
mean?
but
Hardworking and
I'll drink to those two things. You drink to hardworking.
I'm hardworking and hungover.
I'll drink to sober. But I mean, Louie, God forgive me, and Louie and Jake, don't know how else to tell it to you, but I'm a huge fan.
I
And
wish
that
I had the
5 cents will get you a
talent.
cup of
I wish
coffee.
I had the talent you have. Stand up there and tell dick jokes like a fucking idiot.
But again, you got to make your own way. You know, you got to make your own fucking way. Like I come here, fucking blow 3 hours a day for $30 in supers, and it's great. I don't mind.
I have different goals. I'm going to be 61. I have a hot wife. I don't have to live with her. And I get to drive around and do comedy. That's it. I'm good.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. Then you get people that just don't get it. It's like here's the guy, Aeronom. Let's get back to funny. I'm sick on the I'm done talk. Again,
Thank you.
I'm giving Jake a lesson. I'm sorry that it's amazing, Aeronom, how much you like funny, but how little you fucking participate in everything else.
Damn you.
He's not on the fucking Patreon. He's never given a super chat, but he's like, just entertain. Dance monkey. Oh, you're getting banned. You're getting banned. Fuck him. Because this is my point. Like, you understand? It's like, this is what I mean. It's like, I'm tired of fucking giving and like, either you get me or you don't. This guy doesn't get me. Because right now I'm being very passionate, like trying to fucking guide you with shit, trying to share an experience. We talk about stuff. When we're funny, it's fun. But when we're not, it's like, I'm the arbiter, ha ha. And that's what I mean. Like, I'm fine until I'm not. And now it's like, well, get back to the funny. The fuck?
I'm having a time of my life. I didn't know where my car payment was going to come from last week. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I got a job. I got a gig last minute for the Unicos.
By the way.
Bunch of fucking guineas.
By
I
the
hung
way,
out
hold
and made
on.
fun of them for 20 minutes.
Oh, my God. By the way, I love being wrong. Watch this. I'm a $25 Patreon member.
I had no idea how I was going to pay the rest of my bill.
Hello, my honey.
Oh my god.
It's not under Aeronom, is it? Anyway, I love you, buddy. Thank you. But yeah.
Tomorrow I'm
You
doing this show.
asshole.
I love, but watch this. If you don't think I'm laughing at myself right now, because he's like, I give you $25 every month. Yeah, because you know my brother's funnier than me. Fuck you. I love you, buddy. Sorry I get crazy, but that's what it is. Like, so now I won't be a dick, but I'm like, Aaron, understand, I'm trying to make a point. We have a lot of funny. We try and cover everything. We really do. And allow me to say this, and we'll get back to the funny. I think you're great. You suck. I think you're great. And when you watch this, it's like happening. And when you show up, like, it's like, I'm done with it. I'm like, you can't be done. Because if you're done, if you are done, you'll get this, Aaron. If fucking Jake is done, comedy's done. Because they're fucking, how many times have you said, whatever happened to so-and-so? And you're like, oh, they quit comedy. And you're like, why did they quit comedy and not fucking, do you want me to make a list of people that should quit? Yeah. What's that?
This is why.
Yeah, but you should
happy
not be
when
quitting
somebody quits
comedy.
I got nothing else. I got nothing.
Me
I got
neither.
to be in
Me
a fucking
neither.
dishwasher because of the goddamn migrants. I have nothing else.
I sell stuff on TikTok 3 days a week, and I love it.
I
love it.
deliver food to
Don't get me wrong. I'm like, what am I fucking doing? But it's like, I love selling shit on TikTok because it's like I go in, I get to do what I do for 3 hours, and I get paid for a service, and I get commission on whatever I sell, and it's like, that's how I was raised. That's why I'll never understand this. Like, and I love you guys for being on the Patreon, and I love the super chats, but it's always like, I'll watch Kevin Brennan, people give him money to read stuff, be like, this doesn't make sense. And I don't want to say that because keep giving me money, but it's insane to me.
I've been going by your thing. The universe will provide. I swear to God, I had no way to pay my fucking car payment. Out of the blue, I get a call. Give you $500. Go make fun of the fucking guineas at the Unico thing. So
isn't that great?
It's great. Then I'm wondering how I'm going to live the rest of the month. I got a call about tomorrow. Go to this rehab center for physical therapy for these old people and $400. And I'm like, holy fuck, I may live till next month. And it just happens out of the blue.
And this ties into what I'm telling you, man.
Happens.
You're like, fuck. Like, yeah,
no
fuck them is right, but you can't care. Like,
I have no other
The
skills.
universe doesn't understand not. And the universe fucking, the more you want something, the more you repel it, the less you give. It's like a chick. And don't get me wrong, I suck at it right now. Every time, I say this all the time, like my lease is up at the end of the year. Like, I don't know if we're staying or going, but every time I'm about to leave New York, I win another hand. Like, I'll never forget, like, I moved up here. I was a Delaware lottery guy, had all this money, fucking, I'm doing shit. Then I'm like, all right, now what do I do? 2008, I get Love Taxi. Doesn't air, but they give you the whole season.
Oh, I got insult cab.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, daddy's back, right? So then that goes away.
It didn't air either. They gave me the money.
Then I'm like, well, now I'm done. Then what happens? I get a gig writing for SBR Sports, and then that goes away. Now what do I do? I get a sports writing gig that I lose for COVID, and I get the fucking Compound Media, and then that goes away. It's like, what's next? It's like, it'll be there. It'll show up.
If I got half the shit I was put in for, I'd be great.
Yeah. But that's how it goes, you know? Go Scratch. Thank you, Jake Wan.
My nana always said that.
Geno's car payment is called rent. Shout out. I love the chat. Waco was the original comedy mothership. Go on. Your nan always said what, Keanu? Go Scratch?
If she was really pissed off, then she'd go Scratch.
My grandma
used to
would say, go sleep.
My grandmother would say, get those N-words off the lawn. She was a racist piece of shit, but I loved her.
Olga?
Olga was racist as hell.
My Aunt Olga was like, I talk about my Aunt Olga in my act more than I ever talked about my parents, because like I was full-fledged comedy that was in between when the Love Taxi money went away and the X-Terra went away. It's like, I'm just taking all my shit, fucking put it in my car, and I fucking stayed at my Aunt Olga's, and the universe provides, because it was like it was the last good 6-7 years of her life, and I was there when she had kids, and it was great. Like, I was lucky to be able to do that. I'm so lucky, you know? So again, I forget what my point was, other than the universe does indeed provide.
It does. I have my own studio apartment. I don't have to live with my hot wife, and it's awesome.
Dude, I love this apartment. And the other thing,
it's great.
I've always
if
said,
I had this apartment, my wife would threaten to move in, so I couldn't have this fucking place.
But I use every inch of this apartment. You know, like I used to live places. I grew up in a beautiful home. Same thing. I'm at Pete's house this weekend. My brother Max, he's got a great home. It's a home, but it's like so big. And don't get me wrong, I guess I'd love that, but it's like he's got a great yard. But and we love visiting, but it's like I just don't want a lot of space.
My wife has a beautiful.
I'd like a little space. I don't want to live here forever, even
Well,
though
good.
I love it.
Well, baby, then
I'm working on it.
Well, then start making Alex Cooper money, or fucking find us a place.
Doing
with the
my
space
best.
You want.
You gotta move out. My wife has a beautiful place, but she has little people furniture because she's small. And I don't fit on any of it.
She is tiny.
I usually wind up naked on the floor in the living room. If I get
that
too drunk.
is very highly
It
sexual.
scares me, so I know it scares her. She goes, "Don't come in the fucking bedroom."
My grandmother yelled at a poor migrant for putting the pepperoni under the cheese. So yeah, so there you go. So when is New Orleans Skank Fest? Want to go? Want to crash Skank Fest?
Have you ever been to New Orleans?
Yes.
I go. I love it. I love it. Last time I was there, I fucking was living on Adderall, beer, and fucking. You know, my wife's a fitness person, so she go to the gym every morning. She's like, I was gonna wake you up for the gym. I'm like, I'll fucking kill you. So she would go to the gym, then come back and get me. We go to breakfast. This is a good move. My wife would go, order me a coffee. She would go to the bathroom, come back. There's a coffee and a pitcher of beer and a shot.
Oh, come on.
And she goes, who's that for? I go, you guess. And then I drank so much when we were there. I went in the pool the last day. I was swimming around. We got on the plane. My fucking ears popped so bad. I drank myself to death.
Come on.
I couldn't hear for 3 months.
Oh, to death.
Deaf.
My dad used to say deaf instead of deaf.
I drank myself to death for 3 months. I was going to specialist.
Really?
I couldn't hear shit. She goes, you fucking asshole, you drank yourself to death. Yeah, no, she got pissed.
So Louie, like, here's the thing. Like, I can't imagine they don't have another puppet act.
Louie's asleep.
Sorry. So Jake, they don't have another puppet act.
No.
Peasy.
You're really bummed about this.
Yeah, and I don't need anybody to try to cheer me up.
I'm not trying to
or
cheer you
try
up.
to give me a life lesson. I'm depressed.
Don't be depressed.
I'm
I hear
depressed.
that.
But also, fuck that. It's about just what it means.
What if I told you I could get you a bar with 100 seats with me, you, and Carucci at the
What
end
if
of
I
June?
told you I got Percocets on me? Would you still be depressed?
He's got ways, but what
These
if I
people
told
are
you?
not nice, Jake.
What are you? We're trying.
I know.
You don't
I'm
have,
just
again,
kidding.
I'm a grown fucking man. You don't have to try.
We're
I'm
not.
not a child.
We love you.
I don't
You
think you're a
have to
child.
try to cheer me up. or
How about
give me
this?
a
Did you
lesson.
ever
No,
try
but
this?
we've lived that so many times.
How about this? Put Mario Bosco on your fucking tie and use.
Let me pay you the compliment that the reason I'm acting like this is I think you're too good to think like I've thought so many times. But we all think that way. We do. We do.
You get like this every couple of months, and then you get
Every
a
couple
gig.
months?
No, I get it like it every week.
Can I say, Jake, trust
gig.
me,
I'm
Geno
fucking calling
is Geno is constantly trying to teach me a lesson, and
With my
yes,
penis.
you
With
just
my
have
penis.
to, and it can be infuriating. But
Yes.
he's trying to do well. But I understand the depression, and the worst thing to say to a depressed person is just don't be depressed.
Yeah,
Fuck
the
that.
universe
I
will
get it.
provide.
Saturday, we're gonna be at fucking Laughing Stock having the time of
Yeah.
our lives.
Age
Come
of
on.
Squirrel.
Age of
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
I once got so high on grass, people's He said, "Grass." People's words weren't lining up with their mouths, and I got scared. Love me some Asian squirrel.
It's called an Asian.
Is
fucking
Jake the
karate
guy
movie.
whose puppet Geno broke? Yeah. What was the big? Like, remember last time you were here and you're like, "Be careful of the nose."
that pissed me the hell off.
Yeah, I apologize.
Berg actually brought that up to me. Somebody clipped it and sent it to him.
Yeah, why was that such a big deal? Like, obviously,
Yeah, you don't clink a fucking glass against his fucking painted
understood. Yeah, I apologize. Like, I didn't
course
realize you
we-
were that upset, but you know me. I would never do something like that.
You could bash.
Yeah, I get it, but it's like I wasn't doing it on purpose.
You
I
could
didn't mean
bash
it
a
the
glass
nose.
upside
Yes,
my
you
head
did. Yes, you
anytime
did.
you
It was
want.
a clink. It was so like a cheer, like a joke. Like,
It
oh,
was,
cheer.
but I didn't know the nose was that fragile.
I mean, I regard.
Mine's
Would you
not.
do that to somebody's guitar? Well, that's more expensive and a lot harder to replace.
Watch this. Okay. Do you think I knew that?
You do what I do.
didn't
You bring
it
up shit.
man.
No, I brought it up. I love that. No, but do you think I love who we're addressing this? Like, I'm like, okay. But then everyone's like, yeah, even Berg, it's like, all right. Why did Berg send that to you?
He didn't send it to me. I saw him at a club
Okay, why did he? Well, I love that even better. Why did he bring it up?
because somebody sent it to him.
Okay, but why does he care?
I don't know.
That and
That's another man. I can't.
Right,
speak for
I'm
him.
on your side with this, and I'm not saying like, did I once say, get the fuck over it, it's a puppet? No, I didn't realize. Like when I'm wrong, I'm like, I really do apologize. Like I didn't go like, oh, look at this, had a couple of me, didn't realize, and God forbid, like I don't think of him as a guitar.
I forgot about it a week ago, man. I don't. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
but-
not a
You
deal.
could bring it back
But
up.
if you no, I mean, if you just forgot about it a week ago, I'm really sorry.
Or like what you know what I'm trying to say. It didn't matter to me outside of the 5 seconds where I said don't do that.
Understood, and I didn't know. As long as you know, I wasn't like, hey, this will be cute. Like
Don't
I
you
had no
know
idea.
the puppets are the future?
But you still seem upset about it. I don't think you are, Shendon. So long as you understand, I love that we're talking about this. One, I genuinely apologize. Two, I would never do it. I love you. I love, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, oh, whatever, get over it. If the thing broke, I would have
It's
fucking,
like an intervention.
I would have lost my mind. I would have been beat red. I would have obviously repaired it. I would have never gotten over it in a way. You know what I mean?
It's
But
not the breaking; it's the lack of respect that it was handled with.
now I understand.
Anybody who fucking touches that,
Sure.
I had to scream at somebody at the fucking Sunset Strip who tried to some drunken faggot tried to touch him. I'm like, don't fucking touch that.
Was that Luis Gomez?
No,
Is that why you're not
fucking-
getting booked?
Okay, so
You
watch
did
this.
that.
Then I genuinely apologize if you think I would ever disrespect you or Louie. I do. Like I didn't mean it, but now I get why you're upset or why you were and why it was over. But you you can be as pissed as me as you want as long as you know I'm genuinely sorry. And I would
wasn't,
never.
and I'm not.
What's that?
I'm not pissed.
I don't think you are, but I didn't realize what I was doing when I did it. You know what I mean?
You were drunk.
Yeah, but I would have probably done that sober, but not as clumsily. And it wouldn't have been as bad. The drunk definitely fucking made it worse.
He's
So
a
I
good-
apologize.
yeah. He's
You
a-
know,
used to-
but again, this opens another can of worms. Why does Aaron Berg care about that? Do you understand?
We
That's
were
Aaron's.
making conversation.
Yeah, but why would he want to shit on me about that?
I don't know. You call him about it.
No, but you get what I'm saying. It's like that's between me and you. You know, and I'm glad we had this conversation. But that's what Aaron still does. He's like, yeah. Like you understand? Let me explain why I think. Okay.
Sore spot.
Aaron needs me to be a drunken fucking disaster for him to
I
justify.
could
He
sit
actually
in
didn't
for
say
you
anything
if you
mean
need.
about you when I talked to him.
No.
we mentioned it. He didn't say anything mean about
But
you.
why is he bringing that up?
Because I mean, maybe you should ask your fucking listeners because one of them clipped it and sent it to him.
Right. But
It
why?
was Kevin Brennan.
But why wouldn't he be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck? He doesn't give a fuck about me. Why does he bring that up? I'm not.
Because it was commonality.
I would argue, and I'll give you commonality, but I would argue that he's always been like this. Like, I got to prove Geno's a drunken fucking disaster, so he can justify leaving in hot water, which
I
he
could
should
stick
never
up for
have done.
you. Oh wait, I'm a
What's
drunken
that?
disaster.
You seem very short on patience right now, buddy.
Yeah,
He
man.
does
Why?
seem upset. I never seen you like this.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's
What can we
what's
do?
even- Nothing. Absolutely nothing in general and in this situation specifically.
You're really
You gotta come with me more.
It's
on
not
the-
just fucking Skankfest. It's not just this. It's the fucking uphill battle I have to do to get any fucking gigs, any recognition. I'm supposed to move in with my girlfriend next month. I'm finding us a place. Her fucking mother is screaming at me. She called me a bunch of racist shit. Fucking no. I'm so not in the mood for anything. I don't even know why I came here today. I canceled a fucking date with my girlfriend that I can't go over to her place with her mother anymore because she's a dumb, drunken chink. Not drunken. I'm getting her mixed up with
She hot?
She's not. She's bow-legged and she didn't bother learning English for the 35 years that she's been here. I have had a hell of a fucking start to this year and a hell of a life. And I am tired of all of the hot air and bullshit. And it don't need anybody to make me feel better. This is me trying to not have a heart attack right now because I can feel my head getting light.
So
I got to walk down 4 flights of stairs.
Let me apologize also, because I think you feel like, and maybe we didn't mean it, but if you thought us trying to cheer you up was condescending.
It's not condescending.
Okay.
I've with my entire life.
But we're your guys. We've got your back. Like literally since
you could at least just be like, oh yeah, that sucks.
It does suck. It does suck.
The universe will provide. No, it won't.
It will.
No, it does. It does. It does.
I love that Rich is drunker than me. Don't touch the
It
button.
really does help.
You have to.
Me. I got nothing. But
What are your
So the universe didn't provide.
No, it's paying my bills. I
know-
got a gig tomorrow for these old people.
Who books that?
Who the fuck knows? But it's horrible. They're gonna hate me. But I'm gonna fucking do an hour if I gotta jerk them off or whatever because I need to fucking.
The universe provides challenges as well, Jake.
Yeah,
and you're gonna
seen my fair fucking share.
and you're gonna and you're gonna beat this one. But again, I'm telling you, that fucking Aaron bringing it up to you is kind of fucking. That's like 8th grade girl shit.
No, it was funny. I thought it was funny that he brought it up. I'm like, oh, you saw that? That was interesting.
Why did he see that?
Ask your listeners and clip shit. Like I didn't.
No, it's not
I'm-
listeners. It's like
Who else would it be?
watch this. I'm making it about me. So let me tell you something about
What
my
high
ex.
point he's had in the last 20 minutes is Aaron.
And I'd like to not burn the bridges with a couple people who are still.
Let me say
interested in
this.
me.
And even Kevin, like, and a lot of people brought it up, and I didn't. Now I get it. I'm really sorry, buddy. I really am. I would never do it. Like, I brag about the fact that I think I'm one of the few people that can say they had both fucking George and Louie in their car. I brag about that fact. Look, he's not.
I have.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You're not me.
And guess who is driving? George.
What can we do then? Just commiserate with you? I'm glad you're here. I'm a huge fan.
Let's have the time of our lives Saturday night at Granville,
And
Pennsylvania. The Laughing Stock Comedy Club starts at 8:30.
and tell you what, you headline the show in June.
Thank you.
There you go.
How much does it pay?
You get the headliner money.
Thank you.
It's a door deal. 100 seats. I don't know. We'll
and
figure
we'll
it
be
out.
back in Brooklyn. They love you there. They get you.
Yeah, and I'll host it seriously, and it'll be you 3 and Keanu. That's
All
4, right?
I'll get a date for us in Brooklyn. It'll be a Friday.
Yeah.
And the booze are usually included too, which is good. Not for you, for the rest of us.
But Keanu, I'm not crazy, right? Why would Aaron fucking do that? He's fucking.
It's not that big of a deal.
Stop. He's like an ex-girlfriend.
He
Dude.
really
Let
is.
it go.
But it,
No, but on the other end, I know what you're saying. On the other end, it's like, dude, it's fine.
It's fine.
oh, I know
You
it's
gotta
fun.
not freak out about it. It's.
I'm not
fine.
freaking out about it.
You still care too much. That's what it is.
I don't care. It's like
Because you haven't been through fucking 2 divorces yet.
Yeah, and I
Like that.
don't want to do that.
Did you see
I don't
that
want to
video
do that.
of the fireman from fucking Jersey? He caught his wife cheating. It was his birthday party, big presentation, and he brings her up there and gives all the evidence. I said,
yeah, but isn't that
that's
like
his
one of those
first
things?
fucking marriage. That's why. He feels bad. It's just 3 marriages. I wouldn't fucking flinch if it happened to me.
But I feel like that's the shit they do, like, you know, on a. I feel like it's fake. You know what I mean?
Way over shit. He waited to tell her. I'd be like, hey, guess what? I'm moving out. And she's like, you don't even live with me. And I go, right, we're done.
Yeah.
It's happened twice already. You know, it's
Been there, done that.
I saw him. I said, this is idiot's first marriage. He's all upset. Oh, you cheated on me. Oh, plan B. I'm like, the asshole, get married 2 more times.
Somebody else having cancer doesn't mean I can't be mad that I have AIDS.
You can be. You're like, fuck it. You're only losing your balls. You know what I mean?
Shout out Maddie 609. Jake killed at Geno's birthday show. How much fun is that? Come on.
Oh, when was that?
You were there.
Oh,
December.
I was there.
You were,
Yeah.
and you were on the flyer this time.
Oh my
Cost-
God!
I
I was
still owe fucking Schultes a steak dinner for that
fuck
shit.
that asshole.
Why?
I don't know. I just like
Oh,
to
God
say
bless.
that he's queer.
God bless. That's hilarious.
We got him to admit he got blown by a lady boy, but he didn't know it in the beginning. Then he's like, I made him stop. I go, nobody makes them stop.
That's the old Norton
right, I
joke,
made
right?
him stop.
He's like, some girl was blowing me, and I felt she had a really
Yeah.
big back, and I went, eh.
Yeah, you don't stop them. You just go, you know what? Nobody's around. Maybe I could kill this thing when it's over.
How long have you been doing this stuff? Now I'm going to interview you. How long have you been up here,
I've been a
Jake?
ventriloquist for 16 years.
Okay. How long have you been up in New
He
York?
dropped out of high school to be
Your
a
whole life?
ventriloquist.
I've been in New York City for almost 2.5 years now.
Of course you dropped out of high school.
The
Yeah.
dummy.
Watch this.
He
You
could
know-
have talked him out of it.
You know why that doesn't surprise me? Because when we talk politics, you're like my brother. Well, he knows everything. He should do his own podcast, but you know your shit. Like all the people that fucking dropped out of high school, they're the people
You'd be
that fucking.
surprised how smart he is.
Watch this. One, thank you for his comp. No, I wouldn't, because I'm old enough to
I
realize
lived with him. He's
all the
fucking
people,
smart.
all the people that got bored in college. They were the one like Einstein was so bad in school because he didn't care. My friend Glenn Jelnick, he fucking failed out of college. I didn't think he was dumb or anything. I didn't give it a thought. But he didn't fail out. He just fucking never went to class, whatever. Now he's a college professor writing thesis because normal education bores you and you fucking
I
want to
went to
learn on your
college.
own and stuff. Yeah.
What a week that was.
I went to college, graduated in 4 years, didn't care. I was a great student. That doesn't mean smart. I was really good at being a student. And once I got out, I'm like, I'm done. And then I wanted to do shit on my own. But the people that just want to go to college for 8 years and get indoctrinated and not get a job, they're the lazy ones. That's
my
why
father stopped paying. I had to go in the fucking military. He's like, fuck this.
you were in the military?
Yeah. It's an
Which one?
army.
Army?
Army.
Yeah, you seem Army.
Army.
You seem Army.
Desert Storm, yeah.
No, I didn't go anywhere. I was all over Georgia. I just was in
Probably better than
between
Desert
shit.
Storm.
Just promise
I was
me,
either that or go back to jail. So I was like,
Jake,
you know what?
just-
The army sounds good.
Just promise me when, because it's ups and downs. And let me tell you, you're going to fucking have another up and you're going to try and be like me. You're going to be back here again sometime after another up. I hope not, but just be like, oh, yeah, it does go up and down.
Saturday's not going to be
I know
enough.
it goes up.
I want to let you know that.
All right, well, you're down now. And I don't even think you're down. You're just down about Skankfest. And I'm not trying to give you a pep talk.
Skankfest.
What's that?
It's a culmination of a bunch of different shit, and I'm running out of time.
You're not running out of
No,
time.
your
You're
mind.
talking to us.
We're running. I'm running out of time. You guys still have. It happens. It happens.
How old are you?
61 next week.
Honestly, thought you were younger than me. Why are you freaking out, man? I don't mean that to me.
Freaking out.
Why are you
I'm
taking deep
tired.
breaths?
Because I'm actually trying to not have a heart attack.
Why?
Because I got a heart condition. I chugged cold brew before I got here. I'm quitting vaping,
Oh, vaping's bad.
and it's
Comes from the guy that does every drug under the sun.
it's
So you're stressed, and we're drinking in front
and
of you. and you're like,
everybody fucking just nags me for shit.
I won't nag you ever again.
Fucking these open micers who think I have any power and pull. Hey, what the fucking?
Sorry, I won't call you
Fucking-
anymore.
I went to fucking. I went to
What's
the
it?
Diddy trial yesterday. I got in Vulture magazine. It still doesn't mean anything.
You're in Vulture magazine?
Yeah,
That's
But-
great. What
but
is it?
Again, it's a momentary thing. It doesn't mean anything.
Of course, it's a momentary
Told me
thing.
something.
But like, no matter where, I'm going to give you another lesson. I'm not. I'm going to say something you know. No matter where you are in this business, there are 8 billion people that want to be there, and you're looking at 8 billion people that you want to be.
He thinks his
That's it.
career's bad. I was once in a movie called Ant Farm Dickhole. All right,
Who books that?
Bill Zabab.
Do you like peanut butter?
Oh,
That a sugar high is good.
I feel like you and I are the only ones who have any sort of clarity in this room at this current moment.
No, you're just watching it. You know.
Jake and Louie, Vulture magazine, all that comes up. Have you been following?
No, Diddy trial. Go Diddy trial. Line
The
Vulture.
first witness
Wait.
is wild. Wild.
No, Cassie Ventura.
What, is she the first one? The guy who had to have sex with her and with all the little
Ah!
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Look at this. Ah, to quote our boy Ray DeVito. Ah, look at this.
Yay!
It's funny. They called me Jake Louie, but then also said that his name was Louie. Like I named my puppet my last name.
Oh my God. Can I read this as a fan? Can I, Jake?
I stood out there for 7 hours.
Okay, what is it about? Watch this. There's a picture. Fucking stud. Where was it taken?
Outside the Diddy trial. I waited online from 12 p.m. from midnight with Yoshi Obayashi.
Okay.
I remember him.
Oh, so it's not about you. You're quoted in it?
Well, not quoted, but it's Vulture's article about the first day of the Diddy trial, and I'm the second picture in there because I whipped him out when all the cameras were there.
At around roughly 4 a.m., many members of the network media arrived to score a coveted spot outside 500 Pearl Street. I didn't know it was in New York. I'm so dumb. Blah, blah, blah,
You
blah,
could
blah,
just
blah,
go.
blah. Curious and passionate members of the public lined up even earlier, camping out of pop-up tents to get one of the few coveted day-of spots inside the courtroom, including one ventriloquist, Jake Louie. I love you, buddy.
You gotta
And
go to the
his
video.
smartly dressed dummy, who fucking Geno almost broke the nose, Louie. They think your name is Jake Louie.
Read the
Hey,
next
baby,
line.
I'm going to start a ventriloquist. That's Gino Bisconti and Bisconti.
You're-
You arrived early in the morning to get a seat inside with Louie. It wasn't. That's it. That's all it says.
No,
Oh,
who describes himself as a comedian on Instagram.
oh my God.
But hey, at least they actually linked to my Instagram, which I think is interesting.
That is nice. Look at that. Okay, so that's it. But that's nice. What'd you break? You're fine.
No, nothing.
The bottle opener's on the counter.
No, I got it. I thought I lost my car keys. Not that I drove here. My wife's like, that's not happening.
But yeah, like this is Dave Sarah. Shout out Dave, by the way. Dave Sahara, fucking my man. All right, Dave, look, I'll say it right now if you're in there. You can pick me up at the airport Monday. I've got to do a class Monday night though. Fucking but we're gonna go to Hananu Burger, then you're gonna drop me up at my pal Danny's. We're gonna hang out, have some beers, and then fucking we're hanging out all week. All fucking
Who's
week.
got it
my
better
man.
than you?
Dude, I love Dave. Dave's another guy. It's like they bust his balls. He's fucking living with his family, taking care of them, and doing cocaine.
I like Dave a lot. Thanks,
Everyone
Dave.
loves.
I like
Take care
Dave
of
more
my
now.
G.
Dave's another guy who is genuine. He texts me all the time. He fucking hates Ray DeVito. They bust his balls. He's like, whatever. He's a good dude. Dave, you lucky son of a bitch. To no gigs.
I
ready
didn't
for this?
hate Ray
If it makes you
DeVito.
feel better, and I'm not. But it's same thing. Like I literally, I'm like about this for 2 months. I'm like, I'm shooting something on Wednesday. Gonna be great, right?
Heroin?
I'm like, so Monday I'll do fucking ponchos. I've done that forever, right? I'm like, I got people looking in to get me on Corolla.
Look,
None of the
Gene.
people that I fucking know that I've gotten shit
The
for.
crayon people?
Yeah, and that fell through. And
Dave
I'm like,
says
man,
I'll fucking be there. Yay.
yeah, he will. All this shit. And you know what I've got, Keon? I'll tell you, you know what I got? I got a weekend, and I don't care. I'm going to hang out on the beach, eat Hananu Burger, fucking hang out with my boy Brig. I fucking have no spots. I'm going to drink at the, no,
The
maybe.
Nanu Burger? Who is she?
I'll kill her. But I don't care. It's like I should be able to, like, COVID changed everything, and it's on
Oh,
me, and I'm a whiny cunt, and I'm not fucking, but it's like the world moves on, and the bottom line is, and the model changes, and let me ask you this. I'm genuinely asking, because it's like my future does not lie with, like, at night, I get done with this, like, and I'm like, I should go hang out at the clubs, and then I'm like, why? And don't get me wrong, I'll say I'm lazy. It's like, no, I should get on the computer stuff. It's like, my act is my act, and it'll get what it gets. But it's like, same way. It's like, are you still trying to get past at all the clubs? I hope
My
you
friend
are,
tells
but
me
are
to do
you?
that. She's like, come with me to the clubs. I go, what are we on a field trip? What is this, 8th grade? Fuck those people.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm going to the stand tonight.
You should.
Good.
You're young. You have, yeah.
Yeah,
Other than that, no.
yeah.
Well, who
Well,
gives a shit?
the Cellar's woke. The Stand is a great
Well, I'm
club.
gonna try to get there, obviously, eventually, but you know.
Look at the lineup sometime.
Well,
Who gives a shit? It's a fucking platform. I don't need everybody on that stage to be fucking George Carlin and Richard Pryor.
You're right.
What kind of cope is it to go, oh, look, if there's a tranny there, fucking Jay McBride's there, so it's going to be terrible. It's like, yeah, I still want I'm not going to I'm not gonna say that. That's fucking,
Oh,
it's just push. These are pushes. I don't need to have the seller pay me $1,000 every night and go, yeah, that's what I want.
I don't think they pay
pushes. It's just little pushes that help the road gigs at the no-name places
So
that
what can
I
I
do
do?
want to do. And
So
have my
what can
career.
we do?
Oh, God.
Nothing,
Remember when you
and
were
that's
like
fine.
that?
Not break your
All
puppet's
right.
nose. I'm really sorry about that.
It didn't matter. Even when it happened, it didn't matter.
Right. But you do get, I would
feel
never
bad for him.
disrespect you.
Remember when we cared?
I'm one
like
of your
he
biggest
does?
fans. You do get that.
You are the best. I remember
I feel like
when
you're not,
cared.
I feel like you're
Oh.
mad at me.
I
know you're angry. I'm angry.
Rocky right now, and I'm done
Your
with my
life is not
being
Rocky.
Well, you're in a
Oh, yeah, you're
perfect
right. Get
position
there.
for
It's
doing
It's not
comedy.
Rocky.
You're a
There,
fucking
every day.
comic.
Living
Look,
my fucking-
What do you want? You're a comic. What?
You
You're not a
get
fucking
mad at me.
engineer.
I'm gonna laugh right now when I say your life is, and I'm gonna treat you like a child, and I mean that as a child that I love. Your life is not Rocky, kiddo. No one's doing what you do. I could see if you were
Maybe
me
it's
at your
Rocky.
age, you're
Even
him.
if
You're
it's Rocky,
the
it's-
next Otto and
you're a
George. I'm not
comic.
the next anyone.
You're a
I'm the next
comic. I'm
casualty.
the next fucking corpse.
Hey, Adam, call this pep talk with the puppet.
I don't even have
boy,
six-
is my
I don't
advice
even have
always
six-
well.
I don't
My
even have 6
God,
strong
this
friends that could carry my casket. All right?
Yeah. Look, I know.
You're right where you should.
It
be.
doesn't bother me that you're
My
mad and we're not
advice
helping,
is-
but
You're right where you should be, Jake. I'm sorry, but you're right where you should.
I
be.
do want to look. I do want to think someday they will have this, and this is going to be a great episode. I'm never going to forget it. But it's like I get it. You're frustrated because you're good at what you do.
Want to
And
know
you're-
why I'm frustrated?
Wait, what?
Because I
It's me.
can't punch that doll in the face right now like I want.
Yeah, but here's and this is another thing about the
I
Dabbleverse.
didn't know it was wrong.
Right.
To touch a fragile object that somebody makes money off of. I had no idea.
Watch me prove us right. Watch this. Zoom in on me for a sec. I've said this countless times. I love being wrong. And when he said to me, "You're gonna fuck with a guy's guitar," and I'm like, "No," and I never looked at it like that. And that's why it's like I get it, and I'm genuinely sorry, but I think everyone knows I'd never do that. But here's the thing: it proves my point also about the Dabbleverse. They're like, look how upset Jake got it, Louie. God forgive me. Look how upset Jake got it. Geno's a piece of shit, and that's what fucking people spread. You get what a virus the Dabbleverse is? It's like normal people would be like this, like where it's like, I did what? Oh my God, I get it now. I'm really sorry. And you're like, I get it. I'm just in a shit mood. And I was just bringing it up, but whatever.
My wife plays the bass.
What's that?
Who cares about the devil? Who cares
No
about
one
the
does,
devil?
but it proves my point. Like, it's like the only reason fucking Aaron got that is because of the Dabbleverse. And I don't care about Aaron. You can say what you want. It's like, fuck you both. I'll be you now. Fuck you both, because it's not me obsessing. It's me being right.
Yeah.
What do you get about Aaron Berg being like, I have to keep finding ways to make
Fuck him.
Geno look awful
Fuck him.
to justify the fact that I walked away from.
He told me you were great, but all right.
Did he really?
You
Yeah.
are. See, all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
there
it
you
all
go.
turned around.
Fucking
Yeah.
ranting 3 different times when it was already done. Yeah, and you didn't even want to listen to me.
You
You
don't-
just
you
brought
don't
it
need
up.
validation.
He thought it was funny. He said you were great. You were the
You are.
only person
Well-
fucking freaking out.
I'm gonna blow
and,
this.
and having stressing
Watch this.
yourself.
Does
about
Louis J. Gomez say you're great?
that. I've never fucking met the guy really.
He
I
said
don't know.
He said you were great when I said you were the next Jake and Louie.
Yeah.
But does he do anything for you? Aaron Berg says
No, but that's also why I'm not going to rant about him on your
But
show.
Aaron Berg will say I'm great to you because he wants to make sure that you like him. Let me tell you, if Aaron Berg thought I was
He wants
great,
both of you to like him.
if Aaron Berg thought I
I'll
was
say
great,
both of you.
he'd be fucking, he would, like, instead of calling me whenever he calls me, which is awesome and I love him, he like I'm telling you, he treats me like a fat chick. He acts like he never talks to me in real life.
He's married to one, so.
Right. Oh,
He certainly talks to
Enjoy,
her in
Dabbleverse.
real life.
I've met her.
Listen,
She's a
I got
funny,
nothing
nice
to
lady.
say about him.
I love Aaron Berg. I
I
do.
do too.
It just hurts me that he still doesn't want to fucking.
Well, all
do
right. I
shit
can
with
say that. She's not nice to me, so.
I like her. She's nice to me and Aaron.
But I love being wrong. You're like, no, he said you were great. You see my face? I'm like,
I
God
know,
damn
all of a
it.
sudden he was like, ah, fuck.
But also, this is what I get for trying to hop into multiple things and thinking that, people can be nice adults and be professional. And maybe if other people have problems with each other, but I don't have problems with those people, maybe it's okay. But no, you get sucked into a vortex of nihilistic garbage because people can't theorize that I may not have a problem with somebody, even if they do.
Right.
And it's these fucking year-old girls at a fucking lunch table because Becky called Susie a cunt. And then I got to sit here going, oh, great. The egos of these fucking retards I'm going to get caught in between them. And everybody's going to go, fuck Jake. Oh, he hangs out with this guy. He hangs out with this guy. Yeah, sorry. I would like to not corner myself into nothingness.
I agree wholeheartedly. It's like you can't be friends with one
What
person,
can-
but you
all
can
right.
be friends
Not
with
even
another.
friends.
Right,
How
yeah.
about not
Or just-
actively
I'm gonna get you on
disliking
Rogan.
people?
I'm gonna get you
Just
on Rogan.
in the
Go
same
Rogan.
space.
I
Yeah.
look like a fat turtle with this thing on my stomach, don't I?
Don't say that about turtles.
I do. I just noticed that. I'm looking.
Turtles have flat stomachs. It's the shell. At least it looks like they have abs.
You look like a giant tortoise on his back.
I bought this shirt because I drink a lot of Yingling, and I sent in the.
By the way, we
box.
drank your Yingling cans the other day. Not bad.
Yeah, I fucking sent in a box of box tops and $10, and I got the biggest shirt.
Yes,
they have.
that you're making Jake feel so much better about the life you're trying to
I'm
say.
done.
You
I'm-
sent in box tops
I'm
for
done.
some Yingling.
and $10. And I got his shirt.
I didn't want to say it.
By the way,
It was
I
the
love
biggest shirt. they
Johnny
have.
Clare is watching a fucking soccer match. He goes, "Fuck yeah, Coventry scored. Fuck you, Sunderland." I love Johnny.
You have to read these now.
J-Man Cherry. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Another $5 in Rumble Rants. Here we go. Jake needs a Mary Brown's Benner's
Batters.
box with medium gravy.
What the fuck does that even
I don't
mean?
even know what that. I think he needs a hug.
Yeah, go your fucking
Hold
lunch
on, you
breaks.
passed
over, buddy.
one. Hold on. Is that it?
No,
Hold
I
on.
didn't.
Shout out, gay bitches. Jake, when I have high anxiety or caffeine-induced stress, I take L-theanine, amazing supplement, highly recommend. Shout out, gay bitches. Hold on, I lost the fucking clanger. Because, by the way, they're out of L-theanine, magnesium. I need to do it again. Ray DeVito. Now that's funny. Shout
so
out.
You don't like Ray?
Yeah.
J Mac Terry, thank you.
Ray.
Ray's another one that lied about me.
Still, you can't.
I love it. See, he just needed some fucking Reese's things.
Can't
What else
fucking
you got,
hate
babe?
it.
I told you that would help. Quitting vaping.
Shout
is
out
hard.
Tosca. Oh, we did that one.
That one we did. All right, we're done for now. Yeah, look, have some peanut butter cups, and then.
Oh, I like the
better.
whiskey when it's in a little teacup.
We was kind of better this shit.
Jake, is it hard? Is it hard watching a bunch of drunks drink and not being drunk
No,
anymore?
because I almost
you don't
fucking
miss
killed
it.
myself.
He's come to bars with me. He's been in
I
bars.
just
with
wonder.
me.
Yeah, I just wonder if it's
He comes to bars and I can't control myself. I'm a filthy fucking drug addict alcoholic.
But again, I always say, like, what are your options, dude? You know what I mean? It's like,
well, you can always
Yeah, I
end
ask
it.
myself the
I'm
same
just
thing.
kidding. I don't mean it to him. I mean it to me.
but I mean, it's like, this is the world we live in now. And it's like, all you can do is like, here's another
He's
fun
bitching
story.
now. You see him in 3 fucking years when we're begging him if we can open
I mean
for
it,
him.
dude. I mean it.
We'll
But
be
here's,
like, can we open for you, Jake?
I mean, there's people like, I'll tell you, like, Nate Bargatze is killing it.
Killing it.
I used to drive, he used to drive me to gigs and stuff. And don't get me wrong, let me say this. I expect nothing from him because 1, he worked his ass off to get where he did. 2, he doesn't owe me anything. And 3, even if he wanted to hook me up, his brand is clean
Nothing
family
like
comedy.
it, nothing like
And,
it.
and don't get me wrong, he texts me back whenever I text him because
Says,
like
don't show up.
no, like my niece and nephew love him and he's so good. But like there's certain people I would never bother with my fucking horse shit. You know what I mean? And I respect it, but it's like it's also like, look, there's people like Jake and Louie when they get big. Like I like to think they're like, all right, let me put like 70-year-old Rich and fucking 65-year-old Geno on my
you know how many
stupid
people I booked
stadium
over
show.
the years that become big? How many people that worked for me over the years that became big? Great. Good luck. There's nobody bringing me with them. You know, I have to. Oh, who farted? If I go,
Not
was
me.
that Louie or you?
Yeah, that was me. Yes,
Oh,
sorry.
Yes, good.
That's what you get.
At
There you
any
go.
rate, I'm sorry you're pissy about stuff, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but it's like, it makes me feel better because I get like she puts up with a lot. Like, what do you
the
think?
fuck are you eating?
What do you-
Jesus Christ!
Would you rather?
I did have goat curry last night.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you filthy fuck!
Think of the shit my wife puts up with because I had the greatest. Like every time I get a new gig, it's
I have no neck. I
maybe
have
this,
no neck.
and you don't need me. But I'll tell you this: every time I think I'm where you are, and I kind of
Let me have a cigarette. Let's
Oh,
clear the air.
yeah.
Let's clear the air.
Oh, no, do you want a cigarette? I've got the perfect cigarette.
I've got them. Don't
No,
take
Keon,
the.
what?
Oh, somebody needs to fucking.
It is
smoke
fucking-
something. This is fucking.
I want to get props.
Are these Mavericks?
Oh Lord!
Are those Mavericks?
I'm not sure.
By the way, that's the
Yes,
fucking
is that good
cigarettes.
or bad?
That's the fucking cigarettes Lady Di smoked.
Okay, would you
Okay,
rather
I
have
want
a?
to give shout out to our boy Corsica. He's in the chat, right? He came to the show I did Saturday with my bro, and don't get me wrong, like this is another thing. I love everyone I work with. So he got cigarettes for Steve because it's always a thing, and it's to Steve from our boy J Nate on. He's Corsica here, J Nate on the regular thing. Look at that! Happy birthday, big guy! And he got candy ones for fucking Garrett because he's a stud. Let me put that right
Why are
there.
you going into the bathroom? Oh,
Now, the Mavericks are. What's the problem with Mavericks?
it's just the only reason I know what it is because Lady Di would smoke those.
Would you
have to
rather have a
smoke-
Camel Crush?
Camel Crush or Maverick?
Yeah, honestly, I need to see what Lady Di was going on about.
Oh, there you
obviously.
go.
Yeah. And honest to God, because Garrett and Steve are coming by tomorrow to do in Hot Water Football Show, and I'm going to open it. I'm sorry, I showed it. We can show this clip later, but I want to bond. I
Tomorrow's
want Steve to
Wednesday.
do one of these things.
Isn't
All right, Keanu, you have to have a
Gino,
Maverick
tomorrow
too.
is Wednesday, isn't it?
Oh yeah, on Thursday. Hold on one sec. So Keanu, I'm tossing you a Maverick.
Why do I have to have one?
You have to have one. You have to try
I
it.
don't want to take Steve's cigarette.
Come on, just put a Camel in there. Try Maverick.
Don't you want to be like Lady Di?
You have to try a Maverick.
For what? Okay,
Oh,
fine.
come on now.
I'll get my cigarette
Terrible
holder
throw.
out. Yeah.
And we'll get you a lighter in a sec. But yeah, I'm
And
sorry.
An ashtray, I
And-
respect the hell.
Give him an ashtray, Gino.
I will. Stop. Now, just sit down. Is the lighter out there? Forget it.
I have a letter right here. Want
There you
one?
go. Hold on. All right, Keanu, talk to them.
I
How's it
feel
No, I'm getting an ashtray.
this thing is broken.
Oh, well, I'm
Thank you.
giving you. You're gonna hate this,
Here. hang
dude.
on.
You're gonna hate this.
These
but I
are
love this.
interesting. Here.
This is the same ashtray, Keanu, that they have where?
That John F. Kennedy was killed with.
That's in the fucking. Someone sent me a picture. They have the same ashtray. At least in a
Gee.
picture I saw it in the fucking comedy mothership green room.
That's beautiful.
That's not why it was purchased. It's like a fan got us that.
Need that for later.
Oh, thank.
'Cause I
Wait, did you?
smoked
Do you have the opener?
No, of course, but you still have beer.
Oh yeah, put that there. Thank you. Now, where were we?
Once
These
upon
are-
a time, Jake got angry. No,
But yeah. So again, like Jake, when you like I've had so many ups and downs. So when you're next up, let us know because I'm gonna fucking latch on to you. I can't be bothered with this shit. You know.
Yeah, and I wouldn't turn my back on you ever because when I first moved here and I had nothing, you put me on your show, so I would never say anything bad about
But
you
you-
to somebody that doesn't like you to try to get ahead with them.
But you'd
The
be
same way I wouldn't
amazed
do it reverse.
how easy it is for people that I look back and I've never watch this. You have no idea the people I'm talking about, and you because I don't bring it up. But it's like I've learned. It's like it wasn't the people that I did shit for that did nothing for me. It's the people that I did shit for that turned on me that really fucking made me fucking annoyed.
I
You
have
know,
two
and the people
ex-wives,
that
I
did
know what you're
nothing
talking
and just didn't turn on me, be like, nah, that's enough. I don't need you. I'm like, all right, I'm fine with that. But I don't bring them up. But it's like, whatever. And I'll just keep doing what I'm doing because you have to keep doing shit for people because that's how you get stuff. You know what I mean? And vice versa.
We all hate everyone. Are we on that page?
Kind of.
And they've
I do.
always
In a
got
more
a
lighthearted
story.
way than hate, but sure.
No, I do hate a lot of people.
How is that Maverick? How
It's
is
good.
Steve's Maverick?
Oh, it's just fabulous.
It probably tastes better with natty ice.
Oh,
Excuse me.
oh, my phone's about to die. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord, can't have that.
Oh no.
What's that? Come on. I'm going to ask you to do something awful, Rich. I'm going to ask you to bend over and hand me that cord.
I can't think I could do it.
Every time he bends down, it's like he's diving for pearls.
Pearl diving.
Baby, actually, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, what you're doing is, no, my charger isn't even there. Never mind.
Oh, Lord. Look
God
at
damn
that,
it.
all for
If
nothing.
one cord
Makes
in
the
this
fat
house
man
gets
pass out.
misplaced,
What's that?
Don't you
there
know
will be
the
hell to pay.
children of the future? You see
I
me.
did do one.
I've been there. I've been there.
And we're back. All right. So that said, yeah, I'm just saying, you got to make your own way. Hold on, I'm gonna just plug my phone. All right. Where were we?
Is that like a Cinderella song or something?
No, but no, you're thinking of the theme from Cheers, which is, by the way, we haven't even broken that butte down.
But
How about that fucking? How about the fucking? Let's look at the thumbnail as long as we have a moment here, people. I think that's.
How many prompts did that take?
Wow, I bet Jake feels better with all of my advice today.
I
certainly
think he
do in hot water neon sign.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Fun. Look
Look at this. We'll make it real big. Go on in, hot water neon sign.
Well, universe provides, and if you want to be, Jake doesn't look suicidal at all.
If you don't think that's real, look, there's lipstick
Does
on
he
it
look
from her.
homicidal though? That's what
Yeah.
we need to know.
I'm so proud of myself. Jake will leave here feeling great.
Oh, see,
But it's almost like he deserves to, not deserves, but I'll say it's almost like
he deserves better.
it
Do
makes
you
me
want some pan-fried coffee?
no,
I
it
do.
makes me feel better, and it's I don't mean it in a mean way because it's like we've all been there. It's like I think there's people that aren't funny like you are. Like I think all of us are, and you can make fun of that all you want. I don't care. But like there's people that would never get mad the way you're mad and be like, I've got to fucking really up my Instagram. I'm not doing enough with my edits. I've got to film more clips and stuff. And that's why they'd be frustrated. I think you're frustrated because you're like, why isn't being funny what you're supposed to be as a
It used to
comedian?
be.
It's not even just that. It's just what do I have to do besides kill the shows in the middle of people bombing their asses off.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, fucking and being like nice and diplomatic, not shoving my face into people's faces, like to the point where they're like, all right, get out of here. And it's like, all right. And then this fucking garbage just fucking, they're doing it for a living now, just bombing their shows. And it's like,
You're making me feel better.
I don't want to be Kevin Hart. I don't want to be fucking Matt Rife. I want to have stable weekends at Zany's in Nashville.
We'll get there.
At the fucking maybe the Improv once every 2 years. Try to get that $35,000 weekend, sell it out. That's all I need. And then you know what I want to do when I turn 55?
The Improv has a $35,000 weekend.
Well, like at the Miami Improv, if you sell out the weekend, yeah, that's like $35,000.
I would quit at that point.
How big is the Improv?
It seats a lot. I mean, listen, if it's a standalone comedy club and it can survive, it seats a lot of fucking people.
How many is a lot?
At least
I make in 2 years of comedy.
Probably
Quit
under,
bragging.
I don't know, probably between 800 and 1,000 seats. I mean, I'm talking out of my ass. I have no idea. But that, you know,
Google Miami Improv me. I love you.
Bam!
Baby.
Yeah, and you know, that's all. And then when I turn 55, I want to go to Vegas, have a residency that I don't have to really try too much anymore.
When he's 55, we'll both be dead.
Yeah.
I want to die
Thank
10
God
years
for him.
before my wife. And then that's like I'm not asking for too much, and I'm not even asking
He's
people to
living
give
my
me
life.
shit.
It'll be there when you get there. Look at what you got right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at what you've got right
Hot,
now.
beautiful girlfriend.
I'm not trying to be like, look,
Freedom.
but think about it. Look what you got right now.
Yeah.
There's so many comics that I would never trade. Let me tell you, you can make fun of me. I don't want to be Kevin Brennan.
Nobody does. Kevin
no,
Brennan
no.
doesn't want to be Kevin
Okay,
Brennan.
watch this.
His wife doesn't want him. To
I
be
don't want
Yeah.
to be like I don't want to be. Watch this. I don't want to be Kevin Hart. I don't want to be I don't want to be
Yeah.
Neil Brennan.
More
I
shit than you need.
I don't want to go on.
I'm willing to switch spots.
I don't want to be like. Don't get me wrong. Like, what comic do I want to be? Not Nate Bargatze because
Tell.
I could never be.
David
clean.
Tell.
David Tell. No,
That's
you got it.
super easy because
But he's a
not,
Jew
Yeah, but that
No,
you know
I
what?
wanna be-
Nobody's
Nah.
perfect.
and he's very COVID-ish. I don't want to be
Hey,
David
either
Tell.
way, all right. Beyond
He
the
doesn't drink
fucking-
anymore.
Hey, imagine if I had to be you and you had to be me. It'd be horrible.
We're basically
Beyond
the
the
same
bullshit.
person.
no, we're
surface
not.
level
You're doing a lot
differences.
better.
You're slightly skinnier than me,
Oh my God! Oh, I caught it. I
was
caught
and
it.
nothing spilled. You're great.
Damn,
I love
I-
it. Go on.
Beyond the bullshit surface level. Oh, COVID, Jewish, whatever that means.
375 seats says loads at the Miami Improv.
Oh, I have no.
We
fucking
can't
idea.
sell that
What do they
out.
charge?
How many
What do they
shows?
charge? Let's see.
They'd probably be like what 4 or 5. I don't
Me,
know.
you, him, Keanu, and Max loads at the Miami Improv.
I'm in. Let's go.
Jaquan, switch
I'm willing to
places.
shoot
Carly.
myself at the end. I could do the. You ever see that with the fucking Bugs Bunny? He goes, "I can only do this.
I can only do it once, but he doesn't shoot himself. It's
Yeah.
first some
Yeah, he blows
nitroglycerine.
himself up. Yeah.
I don't mean to brag, but I
Pace
can get
yourself.
you guys booked at the Sandbar in Miami. So
She knows
Let's
about
If
it.
I can
I love
address the
fucking-
thing you said,
Let's
I
do
love
it. I'll
Rich
drive
Chris.
fucking Lou. I'll drive Jake and Louie there. Well, you guys might have to help.
Jake's gonna address the thing that you said.
Hold on, I gotta
Geno.
handle some housekeeping. Ready? My brother says that's according to the website. Gay bitches, hey Pete, how's the hog? How's the hog? How'd you hit him yesterday, Loads? I was hanging out with my brother yesterday.
I'm so happy I didn't break anything. And that
Jake's
TV
going
is
to
full.
address the thing that you said.
yeah,
Geno,
let's
now.
fucking try this.
I've been. You know what I'm reading? Fear
Oh.
and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh,
I just started
why?
reading that. I don't know. My wife gave me this book. She goes, "You should read." You're
Cool.
a
I'm reading
fucking
Mein Kampf for the 4th time.
She's
It's
like, "You're an
91.
idiot."
You're
I never
smart.
read shit.
How are you doing reading wise?
Comic books.
What have you been reading lately?
Hermeticism, the Kybalion.
The Kybalion?
I love the Kybalion.
What were you going to say,
Told you
Jake?
he's fucking smart.
No, I've tried to listen to it on tape. Like there's certain
Don't read it.
Yeah, but it's like the power of the subconscious mind, but it's written in Egypt, right?
No, it was written by a guy named William Walker Atkinson. And
Which
No, if
I
I'm
work
thinking of something else, I apologize.
Well,
Go
no,
on.
they say that it was they claim that because the Kybalion
Dropped out of high school, by the way,
It was
because he's
written
dumb.
in a Holiday Inn in Paramus.
Go on.
Around the corner.
Look at him. How's that Maverick treating you?
I understood Lady Dybor every day.
So wait, it was written by William Walker.
William Walker Atkinson in like the 1910s. He
Sure.
was big into esoterica. The Kybalion, it's a name that he made up.
Don't understand.
They
a
say
word.
that it was, it's based off an old book that Hermes Trismegistus wrote, which is how it's based on.
Egypt, right?
You should read
I know I wasn't
the
crazy.
Corpus Hermeticum to have some background on it, which was written based on Egyptian texts and Hellenistic Greek texts. That's what the religion I
How
do.
did the Egyptians text? I didn't think they had phones.
That
No,
was
I
great.
That's pretty good. Come on, no,
Come on.
no.
I have no idea what you're speaking a language.
I
don't
love.
understand.
By the way, I'll do it again. How many texts did it take for the Egyptian to write that book?
How many tries does it take
You know
for
what's
Jake
funny?
to get a goddamn sentence
I
out?
would hear from his room. He's big into Nazi shit.
Oh,
listening
yeah.
to Nazi
Say
If
like
you-
it's a bad thing.
Dude,
Give me
no,
a
I
Hitler
would hear
speech and I know where it
songs.
comes from.
I would hear
Did
songs.
you ever see clips of Hitler with AI where they take all that?
I've listened to the freedom or slavery
called
speech
Elon
for.
Musk.
Come on, it's what we do.
I've listened to the freedom or slavery AI speech like 3 times. Yeah, it's interesting shit. I read a lot of shit.
I know you do, but I'm saying, like, have you ever listened to it? I should say, I bet you have. You ever see the AI where they take Hitler's speech and they just AI it, for lack of a better verb, into English?
Yeah, that's what I told you.
No, you didn't.
I listened to the freedom or slavery speech AI'd into English.
I didn't realize you were saying that. I literally, if I may compliment you and insult my listening skills, I literally thought you meant, yeah, I listened to that speech and you knew German. I'm dumb that way.
No,
But yeah, but isn't
He
it
only knows the
amazing? It's like,
curses.
if you listen to the Hitler speeches with the AI, you're like, yeah, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
even that angry.
Well,
He-
yeah, of course it's not angry. I mean,
it's like the Jews came and took all our stuff and we're giving them all our money. What the fuck are we doing?
Listen, if you could get the numbers Hitler gets to come out and see him, you'd be a fucking star.
Yeah, that's what you get for taking the high road. Everybody remembers Hitler's name. None of the names of the people he killed.
Well, you know, you got
Either one.
Well, there were 6 million.
gotta
of
break
them.
a few
How
How
do you
eggs.
many
possibly
Jews died in the
remember?
Holocaust,
Right.
Frank?
How
I'm
many
sorry, baby.
Jew eggs you got to break to make an omelet? All of them. No, I
Oy, oy, oy. Okay, we're not really descending into defending Hitler, are we?
No,
Is that
no,
what we're
no,
doing?
You read it.
Okay.
You read
I
it.
might-
To just get it. You
He
read
was-
it to not fall into the awful foul. How could Hitler have hypnotized the German people? It's like, no, Germany was a mess, regardless of the fucking
You
causes.
started in the beer halls. That's where you got to go.
Beer hall pooks.
Yo,
I didn't
you
know
go,
that.
you buy a couple of
You
rounds.
did.
Listen, I could be
Yes,
bought.
you did.
I could be bought a couple of rounds. Next thing you know, I'm a Democrat. I don't give a fuck.
The point of it is to learn that it's not, oh, don't let Hitler happen again. It's to not let your country fall into the place where only a guy like Hitler is the one where people go, oh, this guy makes sense. To not let the schizophrenics and the fucking wackos be the only ones telling not even the truth, but just half of like, hey, things are bad, but nobody wants to say they're bad. It's I don't even know what we got. It's fucking 7 topics in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know how good Hitler was? Hitler got everyone to agree to him in a fucking bar without blow. Do you know what I mean?
Not
Like,
bad.
fucking, it was just
Sure,
like, yeah.
and then he murdered 6 million
yeah,
Jewish people.
right.
So
No,
all
watch
that
this,
good
watch
is
me,
wiped
watch-
away.
You need crack for that.
Nope. According to the Democrats, as Elon Musk said, Hitler didn't murder 6 million people. Oh, we left out the part that where he said Hitler, Stalin, and Mao didn't murder 6 million people. Their social workers did. But if you listen to the liberal
Semantics.
media, which can suck a dick,
But why? There's no reason to fucking say that.
to
That's
say
semantic.
what? There's no reason
To
to say
well,
what?
Hitler himself.
There's
didn't
every
murder.
reason to say Hitler, to say the exact quote, so you can underscore that someone like Fauci fucking didn't murder anyone. He had everyone complicit taking the shot, following the mandate, that died and got vaccine injured. He murdered them, but he didn't. That's why you have to say it. But if someone is fucking silly enough to be like, oh, I listen to the media, and you're scared, you'll say something like that. Are you sure about that 5 minutes, Keanu?
Always pivot to COVID. Always pivot to COVID.
No,
I
it's
will
not
say-
about COVID. It's about what Fauci did during COVID. It's
Well,
about
okay,
what the
always
elites
pivot to
did during.
Fauci.
And this is why people are always like, "Yeah, I quit listening because your wife is so liberal and she won't admit
I'm
it."
not that liberal.
Yes, you are. Then admit that fucking what they did during COVID was a psyop to control us. And you're like,
Regardless, we
I wasn't
know-
talking about COVID.
not
we
according to
know
Keanu.
it was-
Keanu, I'm
it was
sorry.
bad.
I'm gonna have yoga for Bob Levy.
Thank you. I was looking to do that 5 years ago. But I am happy. That is, I want to work with. I wanted
You've
to work
never
him
worked
for a
with
while.
Levy.
I did once, yeah, at the
Did you get
dojo,
your
and it was
license so you
hilarious.
could drive my fucking
By the way, the
car?
dojo's another place where I've crushed. They don't return
Yeah,
my
they
calls.
know. I used to headline there.
I totally didn't crush there, and they don't return my calls. So
My
I
wife
totally
was
get that.
hanging out-
I
I-
totally get that.
We used to have the guy on In Hot Water all the time. Dude,
Mike. My
Romanelli, and I love him. And don't get me wrong, I fucking did a show. It was a watershed moment, I call it. Like, it was one of those moments during COVID. Sorry to bring it up, Keanu, it was fake. It was a watershed moment where I'm literally there, freezing outside, fucking with space heaters, and I'm like, "There's a reason you're coming out for this laughter. There's a reason you're braving this weather." And it was amazing. They're like, "You're great. My family loves you." Like, "Yeah, but we can't book you. We're booking Mark Norman now."
The guy's wife was hanging out with my wife, telling her how much they fucking love me. I had no idea who she was. She's like, we fucking love your husband. He's great. I used to do that twice a year. Then I went to once a year. Now it's who? They don't answer my phone.
I went. What's it called? Cal. The Laugh It Up and then Dojo. They booked me before, like when I was still getting on my feet when I moved to New York.
Cal
and I
not
definitely
booking you?
no. I was not having good sets there, and they gave me a couple.
I thought you said
chances.
sex. I'm sorry. Go on. Yeah.
They didn't get. I had some not great sets there, and so they don't really book me now. But that's one that I totally get that. I wouldn't book me after seeing me at those sets either.
Yeah, but it's another one. It's like I'm sorry. It's like
No, but it's fine. Okay, so to reverse,
please.
I see the point that you were saying, and I see the point that whatever Elon said, Hitler didn't kill him. The social workers did.
That's
Yeah.
the date. You're gonna open for Levy.
Cool. Thank you.
Are you?
And so
Tell the story about Levy not showing up when he's done. Go on. He did.
there is a lot to be learned and to be said that, Hitler and Fauci couldn't have caused the trouble they did without the legions of people that followed them.
Blindly.
But fascism is a group effort.
Go on.
But
And
you
that's-
just said blindly,
Governors
Gene.
for this.
Why?
Because I want to go with you and fucking open for Levy and shit.
When are you governors?
The same date that this is.
What day?
I don't know. What the fuck does that say?
August. I can't even look that far.
God damn it, sweating in the fucking swamps. Fuck governors.
As you were saying, the fascists.
But no, I do agree with that point. Is that they wouldn't, unless there was a lot of people following them and doing what they said and listening to their bullshit. Yeah,
Right.
The crimes that happened wouldn't have happened.
But here's the thing: a lot of fucking people, I would argue, after the Holocaust, are like, "Wow, we were wrong." Well,
Why
didn't
the
know.
Jews? Why the Jews?
Because
Why wasn't like the black? There were no black people, probably.
also the black people didn't own banks in Germany.
But not only that, there were probably no black people. They would have went for the black people
Listen,
first.
unfortunately,
I don't think they would have.
No, everyone goes for the black people first.
I disagree.
Yeah, you
First
have
of all, you're saying,
you
are they
have
black or are they people?
No, dark.
Oy,
dark.
oy, oy.
Anybody dark, you go for first. Because you can't pick out the Jews right away unless you pull their pants down.
I
So it's the
disagree.
black first.
that's fine.
It is. Why the Jews? You've studied this. Why the Jews?
Well, here's the unfortunate thing, and I can link to actual Orthodox rabbis who discussed this. And honestly, is that at that time, yes, there was a lot of Jewish people who were in charge of certain undesirable industries in Germany. And that, coupled with the Treaty of Versailles, with the awful way Germany was blamed for the war, even though it wasn't really their fault, World War I. Germany was a storm of awful things for a good 14 years. And so when you look at how an economy runs, it was easy to point at Jews because they were the heads of certain industries despite being a small percentage of the population.
I can't pay my loan back. Kill the Jews.
And unfortunately, Marxism, Nazism, all these radical ideologies, they start with a small nugget of truth.
Yep.
And then they surround it with a giant world of lies so that when you call out their lies, they point to the nugget of truth and say, well, what about this?
Yeah.
And especially when you have a sick society where nobody wants to actually get down to the root of an issue.
Right.
So you listen to Lenin, you listen to Hitler, and you don't find out that it was a mistake until way too late.
You're
You
fine.
don't find out it was a
Oh, they
mistake
couldn't hear
until
you,
way
sorry.
too late.
Kid's fucking smart.
Yeah. Oh, please. No, he didn't graduate high school. He must
Yeah, he didn't have to. He learned everything he needed
because he was too
before
fucking
that.
bored with their
Right.
bullshit education system. I know. Yeah, I get it. But that's the thing. It's like, I know. And imagine you're one of the people after all the shit we've spoken about, okay, that caught on. And you're like, it was so obvious to you. And you're like, yet despite all the wins you had, and this is why I'm a dummy, I need to capitalize on my wins, where it's like, nope, you were an idiot. And, like all the shit, like when I push back on fucking the sports thing,
Real
what the.
fast, sorry. Jake, just talking to it again. Real fast.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
So I
Sorry
dropped
about that.
I
I'm
dropped the
very
bottle.
sorry.
I
Yeah.
dropped the
So
bottle
yeah,
cap. I
think
thought
he
you saw that.
I think he unplugged it.
My wife.
Yeah,
would've-
Oh, no, but he plugged it back in. Nicely
I
done.
thought
babe.
you saw the
Well, I
bottle
think now
cap
we're doing
I
a-
dropped. My wife would have saw
Yes,
that.
the bottle
She-
cap.
But what?
Because I unplugged it, but now testing. Is it good?
No,
Yeah,
it's fine. She's a
Testing 1,
professional.
2.
It looks
But I'm
good.
telling you, like, that's the thing. It's like I look back and it's like I was living the simplest life. All I had to do was shut my mouth, and I could never. Like, I literally, there's something on
You
the.
make me happy about my own life.
Yeah,
because you couldn't.
but there's literally. Let me tell. I'll read it right now.
No.
Oh,
That
come on.
fucking court.
Listen.
Fuck that fucking court. So this like when we were kids, fuck all. Look at this. When we were kids, fucking in high school.
Don't you know the children have the future?
When we were kids in high school, my brother lost this. I laminated it. In senior year in high school, you go when you go on a retreat.
I'm afraid to say anything about it.
Went to Catholic school. Went on a
It
retreat.
looks like a ransom fucking letter.
This is March 4th, 1986.
That's
It's
it.
dated. My mother's handwriting. I have great handwriting too.
Shit,
My mother literally wrote, like, you go on a retreat, right? And and they write you a letter, okay? And she wrote one to Pete, and Pete fucking listened. Thank God for my brother. He's great. He listened. I'm just a stubborn fuck. And she wrote,
Is he a brother?
and my mother wrote, this is one of the, you have excellent leadership qualities. Please try to direct them with good judgment. You've done well so far. Just remember to know when to shut your mouth and listen. I'm going to laugh and cry at the same time because I never learned.
No.
I never learned when to shut my fucking mouth because when something pissed me off, I would just fucking scream and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And oh, wait, let me read one more line. This may be the most difficult task to ever come your way. Jesus Christ. Don't be taken in so easily by people as I have been. Everyone isn't really your friend. And I didn't listen.
Oh my God, she predicted in hot water.
Everything. And I didn't listen. I saved the letter. And I listened to fucking people that were pieces of shit. They're like, hey, I'm your buddy. Goodbye. I'm telling you, she wrote it. Look at that's her handwriting. It's laminated.
Absolutely. You didn't follow it.
God.
Wow.
But I think you've made some good choices. You're a good choice. You're a good choice.
Your
My wife is the best
No,
choice.
your wife's the best.
I say all the time, my mother would have
That's
loved
the
her.
best choice
Would have
you
loved
ever
her.
fucking
But again,
had.
I didn't listen. Not everyone's your friend. I'm your friend. I'll never hurt your puppet's nose. I didn't
like
know it was
you.
a guitar. I apologize. He's your friend. I know you know this. You've made good choices. You don't need this,
Quit
but I love you,
drinking was a
buddy.
good choice.
I didn't have any other option. I was going to die.
Well,
I
boy,
know, I
oh
love
boy, I almost cried like a fag.
Have some. Didn't listen to her. Not like literally put it in print. 86. Do the math. What is 26? Fucking 39 years ago. I didn't listen.
Well, you can unscramble eggs.
Yeah.
Can't put that toothpaste back in the tube. I did not fucking listen.
Don't you know you should
She
have
told me.
listened.
What else did she write?
Yeah, she did. She did.
As you go through college, don't get too involved with any one
I
girl.
saw a little
No problem, Mom.
at JFK. It said duck. And it-
You got to read this.
she did. She wrote
What do
it
you
all
got?
out there.
J Mac Cherry, what do you got, buddy? Can't see it. Hold on. The sick joke. I'm gonna make it bigger. Hold on. J Mac, thanks for the $5. The sick joke of the world is that the only one who could make insane money online is Frankie McDonald, and he refuses to do it. So true.
Does he have an OnlyFans? That would be great. No.
I think that's it for now.
No, there's.
Nope.
You went by a
J-Mac
couple.
Cherry. No.
New puppet act, Adolf and Jewy. It's not bad.
That's good.
Oh,
That's good.
why can't you make a German apology? Message
don't
was
know what
removed by.
happened
Show me
here.
your papers.
Why was that removed?
Because he
Geno,
realized
don't
how
yell at me.
terrible.
I don't know.
Okay,
So,
if I'm going to say this right now, don't ever fucking remove anyone from the chat. I remove chats. I remove people. Don't fucking do it. Literally, guys.
You will not remove the people from the chat.
Creep Boot gave us a bucket and removed it.
remove them myself.
Okay, Impound Media is about to be banned. I've had it with people.
Am I banned too?
No,
yeah, it
Why-
might have been a mistake. I don't know. Who are your moderators? I didn't.
I have no idea, but
shit,
it could only be Impound Media, and I don't think you do it. But that makes no sense.
I don't
Might have
know
been a
which
mistake.
angle I look fatter from. I'm trying to turn. I don't know.
Censorship.
Oh, I used to love that.
Throw me the Mavericks.
What's that? Oh. That's annoying. I can't
Don't
believe
you
so.
know the children are the future? Oh, wait.
Who fucking banned Creep Boot's comment?
I don't know. Well, you just
Is that mental?
Okay, something weird's going on because Gabe itches. All right, I want to take it back because there's a $5 super chat from Gabe that says message was removed by moderator that we read and liked. So I don't
like
know.
that. Would somebody give
All
you
right,
$5?
something weird's going on. But again, that's what goes on. They want to fucking shut down Rumble. They want to make it fucking weird.
I don't know. I don't think it. Yeah, that makes no sense. Somebody hacked into the main.
Jake won't banned who?
I'm being careful.
No one thinks you're being careful. We love it. Whatever. Oh, by the way, can we do this now real fast? I forgot, baby. You're fine. I'm going to share the thumbnail. I fucking share screen.
Oh, my God. I bit my
Shout
finger.
out to our boy. How great is this thumbnail? I literally reached out to our guy, fucking Concrete Pete, and said, can you make me a thumbnail? It's like I can combine the two because the one of Jake and Louie is great and yours is great, UConn. But look at this.
I
Yeah, how
love
many
that.
prompts
I
did that
fucking love that.
How he put us in cheers.
If I looked that good, my wife would probably insist on living.
He gave Louie my hairline. I love it. Fucking
That is
look.
great.
Let's break it down. You want to go where everyone knows your
Dude, I
name?
might use that as my profile on fucking Facebook. That is
It's
great.
so. Who's the girl? It
It's
looks
Keanu.
like. Is it like it doesn't look like Keanu?
Yeah, it's AI.
I know, but Louis looks like Louis. Yeah, you look like you look enough like you.
Great. It's great.
I love that he made me a Chargers headband with a cigar, and I love that every logo now has the lips for my girl, for my me. But I love that. He's like, look, you're about to do 5 shots. Louis having a drink.
I found a suit that somehow fits me.
It's so good.
It's not off the rack.
It's yeah, babe.
Frankie wants the link, just so you know.
My wife actually
Oh, okay.
bought a
Thank
suit.
you, baby.
My wife actually bought a suit for me. I had to go to her brother's wedding. She's like, I'll pay for the suit. It was a big suit.
We're gonna send Frankie the link. We've been going 2 hours.
I'm actually wearing the suit jacket tomorrow to the old folks' home. I can't put the whole suit on. That's crazy.
What a peach you are.
Now tomorrow night, baby, where are we going for dinner?
The Perry Club.
That's right, we
had a
are.
very marvelous show there. You broke. You didn't run the light. You broke it.
That's fucking brilliant.
103rd.
Okay, we got to show that one.
Can I get me back
Frankie's
on
sending you the link, buddy.
All right.
How was the Perry Club show? I know who puts that on.
Vicky does now.
Oh.
It used to be, don't watch, I'll say it, Greg Giraldo Jr.
And Zoe fucking Cuntberger.
I don't know Zoe Kumpberger.
What a fucking waste of life.
Well, you know why they got rid of him?
Why?
They
Because they couldn't turn a profit. They were just letting the fucking comics drink and eat them at a house and home.
Well,
with
they were also
15 people.
just, they were also liberal idiots. That
Yeah, that was the one
you did
thing
a
I
shot
did.
without me?
Oh, shit. I got to do another one.
Here, I'll give you a baby.
Oh, thank you.
I
so
don't
much.
want one at all. It's fine.
Hold on.
Over
Where's
here,
your glass?
just with my
Yeah,
dick
we'll
in
take
my
you somewhere
hand.
together. Come,
Thanks.
I'll get.
I don't
Zach to
care.
drive us, all right?
Chin Don,
You and
get back
probably-
over
you
there.
can open-
That'll be great.
Cheers.
Chin down, buddy.
I'm
Hoo-ha.
canceling governors for that. Get that.
I don't know if you should do that.
No, fuck it. Okay.
Which governors?
I don't know. The fucking went in fucking long. Fuck those cocksuckers.
I like governors. Tell them to book me instead.
Yeah, I will.
I don't even know how to get into this place like that. I know they're all mobbed up and all their auditions are like 10 people bring
Yeah,
us.
come with me. We'll do the fucking place.
Oh, it'll be great. Come on.
I'd rather do my shit. Fuck 'em.
Wait, what were we just talking about? Why is that?
Breaking news. I heard back from Dano Carter.
What'd he say?
Is that
that
Daniel
Wait,
Carter?
stop. What
Daniel
did you
Carter?
watch this? Tell me what you texted him.
I'll
The
read it
original
to you
Daniel
now.
Carter?
No, Daniel Carter who books ponchos but doesn't
Oh.
like me because
You
I'm
are like
Keanu.
let
Simple
me
question.
finish.
Keanu, what did you text him?
Like I just said, you read into things. You
Watch
think he
this. I'm
doesn't-
gonna do this.
Okay.
Hold on.
Right,
Hold
Keanu.
on. Hey, watch this. Hey, fucking whatever those cunts are that run that podcast. Whose show is this? Hey, producer, what did you text them for the bit? Pretend I know what I'm doing before you defend some piece of cunt. Pretend I know what I'm doing. Hey, what'd you text them? And I'll play the game where I tell you what he wrote back. Go. No?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to tell me what you texted him. Like I said 20 minutes ago,
No.
before you interrupted me because you know the show better than me. All right, do it your way.
I
must
know
talk to
what
your lady
the
softer,
texts say
Geno.
better
No,
than
no.
you.
No, I'm not talking to my lady. And I've had it with cunts. That's Keanu, who's so good in the booth. She replaced Garrett Stevens. She's great. But I'm sorry that people are like, oh, that's his wife. The fuck it is. That's a woman during my show that's like, I'm better than you with this, which Garrett, Steve, or anyone never did. But do it. Just tell me what you need me to do, Keanu.
I was trying to stop you from once again saying he doesn't like you because of your politics. Like you
Prove
keep-
me wrong. Just tell me
I
what you texted him.
will. but you almost said it again.
What?
And Dano Carter, who doesn't like me because of COVID. That has nothing to fucking do
Then
with
shove
it.
it down my throat.
Well, I was trying to,
Yeah, you let us in
darling.
your hand.
Yeah, dummy. Go on.
The universe will provide.
Yeah.
What?
I said, hey, buddy, my husband, Geno, is going to be in LA next week. Got any room for him at the Poncho show by any chance? And then he said, look who we have here. That's me. And I said, what? Did he say something mean to you? God, I hope not. He said, oh my God, no. Don't think I've met him. What's his last name? And I said, Geno Bisconti, I believe he knows you.
Would you stop right there?
Okay.
Would you like me to show you a text from 3 years
He
ago?
sent it to me.
Stop!
Okay.
Would you like me to show you a text from 3 years ago where we were having a conversation and he knew exactly who I was?
Instead of getting
Keanu, stop! Would you like me to show you a text to prove your point? This is how people are full of shit.
Yep.
And I can do nothing for him. And she'll defend him because she's like, I just want him to.
You didn't let me
Keanu,
finish the thread. You didn't let me finish it.
Finish it.
Before you fucking fly off the fucking handle, let's see what he had to say.
Go on.
Do we have an accord?
Just go.
God,
God, I want to be wrong. I hope I am.
He mentioned you didn't answer him when he texted you, so I thought I would. He said, oh, I see that now. He name dropped basically only people I don't know. Haha. I said, oh, well, I married him. He's very funny. If you have room for him, of course, he won't disappoint. If not, no worries. He said he should have dropped your name. And then he sent me your text. And you're not saved in his phone. And you didn't say my name or whatever. And then
I'm going to show you a text from Dano
Right.
5 years
So
ago.
then,
Hold on, while you're doing that,
That's
Keanu.
5 years
Keanu.
Right.
And I know you're better at this than me, but if you don't mind, I know it's my logo. Do you mind if I show, while you're reading this, a text from him 3 years ago? You mind if I show fucking to prove the point that people are full of shit and people you think that have your back will back them up and be like, you don't get it and not believe you? Do you mind, Keanu, if I show Rich a text from Dano?
I don't think he's saying no. He's just looking into it.
Keanu, he says he doesn't know me.
Well, now he
Ask him, Keanu, say, do you know Joe Bartnick?
He said the only person he knew was Bronston, I think.
Keanu, I'm going to read the thing from 3 years ago because he doesn't know me, okay? And I would never ask you to take my side over his again, I promise.
I'm not. You're saying it's because of politics or something. He was just confused.
Keanu, did he not just say he didn't know me?
He said, and then he said, oh, now I see it. He should have name dropped you.
Watch this. Okay,
Keanu.
watch this. Watch this. You ready for this? Dano Carter, Joe Bartnick. You ready? Hey, Dano, it's Geno. I'm in town next Monday. Would love to do a spot. This is 2022 before all the shit. Bartnick's come, blah, blah, blah. Dano Carter. Yo, guys. You're both good for next weekend at Poncho's. Dano, who doesn't know me, but he just said both you guys. Keanu, I don't want to interrupt you with your buddy there. And I wrote, yes, thanks. And he goes, and we both wrote thanks. And then I wrote in March, apologies, something came up. I had to fucking hold off. I can't make the trip. He's like, no worries. But again, I guess he forgot me.
Okay, well, so you weren't even there and you're telling me it's something that happened 3 years ago? He should remember who you are?
If you want to see some of the texts I sent people 3 years ago,
So he doesn't remember me and Joe Bartnick, even though we drank together at the bar across the street.
Yeah, that's Oh, you mean liquid
What do you think?
amnesia?
I think it could happen.
And he's a heavy drinker, much like yourself.
I'm a heavy
Yeah,
drinker.
Why are you so offended?
I've been shown photos of the night before and have no idea. My wife's, I go, who is that? She goes, that's the German.
Okay,
couple.
well, let me say one thing. So let's say, watch this, that I fucking texted him back on that group thread and he never got back to me. You think if I went back and read that group thread, I wouldn't remember?
Well, then
Geno,
maybe
You
that's
might,
you.
but who knows?
Geno.
Alcohol.
I'm listening.
Do you understand that after killing almost every show I did at the mothership, the last time that I went there about a month ago, they completely snubbed me? I could right now go on some awful bridge-burning tirade about it, and I know that it was intentional, which I don't think that this thing is. But what are you gaining from shit? By this, do you know how many people have you met in the comedy world that you don't remember, that you've done shows with? That I've seen people.
Give me an example. that I've ever fucking not.
Geno, you're
If someone,
missing the
so
point.
no, you're missing my point. Let me say this: if someone reached out to me about a gig I had, you know me, I'm like, I say this all the time. I'm like, I say this when I meet someone now. Have I met you before? Because I forget. And if they told me all this stuff, I remember people I've worked
Pull out
with.
of my
I do.
wife every
Well, you
That's
didn't
bullshit.
show up at the
Stop.
show.
I'm gonna beg you to stop right now. Trust me. That guy loves you as much as he did from day one, honey. I promise. But when I go out there and go to Ponchos and shit all over and turn it to the ground,
For
and you're like, oh my
what?
God, don't ruin my future. You're welcome.
For what?
Guy's a piece of shit.
Shit
What?
on him for what?
I'm sorry,
Guy's
but
a piece of shit.
God's a piece of shit.
No,
this
Geno,
guy, stop it.
you're
We're
out of
talking to
line.
him.
Please don't.
Oh my God, everyone stop. Hold on. I'm taking Jake off the screen. Keanu, put it on you. Please. Tell us about fucking Dano. Take it off me. I don't want to be on here.
Book him down.
Keanu, fucking back up this guy. What am I doing wrong?
All I was saying is, I'm not even
I'm
saying
texting him right now. I'm texting him right now.
I
and
don't
to
think
be
that's a good
angry
idea.
and be an asshole and fucking
Don't need to do your piece of shit show
If
ever,
you do
period.
that, I'll never
Exclamation
forgive
point.
you. Do not do that.
Do it. Do it. Let's see what he says.
Yeah. Geno, honestly, you're an asshole for doing that.
Why?
Oh.
You didn't even let me finish the
He
fucking
doesn't
text
know who
messages.
I am.
I think he was looking for a fucking spot for you, you asshole.
Keanu, I don't need him to do. Do you
You're
understand?
out of
Hey, by the way,
line.
hold
You're
on, I'm
out
going
of
to
line.
Jake.
You have
You're out of
30
line.
seconds
I
to
know.
I
it's
know.
your fucking
By the way,
show.
they're looking for a spot for you,
You
dude.
will not find a defense here from me.
You have to-
I'm not looking. I'm saying,
Geno,
don't
you are
worry.
out of fucking line. You didn't even let me finish the fucking text message thread. You didn't even let me finish it. And then instead, you go ahead and message him. How the fuck dare you?
I've messaged him
What's
3.
wrong with you?
Nothing. What's
No,
wrong with me?
You are
Hard
out of
alcohol.
fucking line, dog.
What?
You are out of fucking line.
My wife is telling me
you
out of
truly
line.
are out of line.
My
I know
wife
it's
is telling
your
me
show,
I'm out
but
of
you
line
are
with a
out of
booker for a
fucking
Monday
line.
night gig.
Oh, yep.
So there's a Monday
Yeah,
night
but
gig at
grow
a taco
up.
place,
Grow
and I'm out of
up.
line.
Grow up. Grow up.
So I'm
Grow
out of
up.
line
Grow
because
up.
I
Grow
might
up.
have blown the
Grow
Monday
up.
night gig at a taco place where the guy doesn't respond to me, but he
Then why are you
responds to
angry?
my
Then why are
wife.
you angry he didn't remember
I
you?
hear
If
you
What's
it's,
that?
guys say-
if it's such a shitty gig, then why are you angry he didn't
Oh,
remember
and
you?
I
Watch
also,
this.
let me
If
finish,
I
let
wasn't
me
good
finish,
enough to
let
be
me finish,
remembered, why
let
do
me
I
finish.
care?
If
Let me
I
finish.
treated the people like that every time they didn't remember me, I would be less where I am now.
How does
No,
anyone
no,
not
no, no.
remember either one
It's
of
not
you
that the
You
guy.
bailed on the
It's
gig,
not
Geno.
that I walked up on the guy and said, "Hey, remember me?" He's like, "No, I don't know you," because I get that. He literally fucking
You
after
bailed
all
on
the
the
shit I
gig.
texted him, right? After all the shit I texted him, he's texting my wife. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know." He's lying to her.
No,
And that bothers me.
you're
That's
full
all.
of shit.
He's playing the
You
shit
are-
that you don't like. You understand that?
Are you
That's
fucking
all.
telling me? Are you fucking telling me that you didn't for a week say it's because of my politics and COVID or whatever? He literally just didn't remember. He didn't remember you, and
That's
you
why we
just
married
said,
him. That's why
"Bitch,
we
you
married.
just said that he fucking that you didn't show up for the gig that you
No,
were
no, no.
supposed to do."
2 weeks ahead of time at a gig at a fucking taco place in fucking
So then
in
why are you
LA.
angry?
And so you just
I'm
texted
not
him
angry.
some
She's
fucking
angry.
asshole shit.
I
You're
fucking
a
sent the
piece
guy
of
the
shit.
text. I didn't really send it, but it's fun. I sent
Did
the
you
guy
not?
the text,
I hope you
and I
fucking
fucking
did.
told him like I don't care, but it's like, why is he telling my like this is and here's
Grow
the
up.
here's
You
the
don't
lesson
listen.
learned.
Grow up.
Here's the
Grow
lesson learned.
up.
As soon as
Grow
I get
up.
the I know
Grow
it's my
up.
show, but
Dr. Fauci, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Fauci. Stop being
No one
so
cares.
butthurt, you little fucking bitch. How fucking dare you?
so the lesson learned is
There was no lesson learned.
here's the lesson I'm trying to teach. Okay, you understand? Like, one, I didn't send the message, but two, the fact is the guy fucking.
You didn't send it. You just want to fucking make me a nervous wreck and do that?
Why are you in there?
Why?
Why?
Why,
Why
Geno?
would I
Why?
send? Watch this.
Why?
Why would I send a message like that?
Why? Why? Oh, I thought it was because of Dr. Fauci and your COVID.
No,
thing.
you don't.
That's what you thought
I
it was.
did it to prove
You
my
thought it was.
point. I did
There's
it to
no
prove.
point. You didn't even let me finish the text messages. He might text me back and say, "Yeah, I've got space for him."
Well,
You
Keanu,
dumb, stupid piece of shit.
Keanu, I don't need his
suck
shit
my fucking
room.
dick.
If his room is booking me because you got out to him and
You
then
know
he
how you have
remembered
to
me.
get pushed so far to treat somebody like this?
Keanu, he
I
doesn't
don't
book
normally act like
fucking
this.
the Tonight
Shut
Show.
up.
He doesn't book the Tonight Show.
I have one.
He doesn't.
Well,
Stop
then,
giving him more power than he deserves.
No, but listen, fucking, you wanna like, go and say you're gonna text my friend like that and say something like with your assholery.
Why are you looking to me like I'm gonna validate this awful?
No, he ain't gonna, because he has a fucking brain in his skull, dumb fuck.
Allow your wife to correct
I'm
you
allowing her.
and bring. You know what? My
Thank you.
my girlfriend, she got tired of something that I was getting angry around her, not at her, but around her. You know what I don't fucking do anymore? Get angry around her.
Yeah.
Like why?
Why? So you save it for me and Rich?
Yeah.
Good for him.
This is the appropriate thing to bring anger to.
Right.
You think those fucking people watching don't enjoy somebody losing their mind? Of course they do. But you have no ability to understand the problems that
My
you have.
God, are you out of your mind? I just read, not everyone's your friend. So this Dano guy's my friend when I fucking have.
You didn't even
Stop.
let
Let me say this.
dipshit.
So I have my friend Laney. I have Joe Bartnick. I have myself. All reach out to him, doesn't get back to me. I go on the group thread where he knows me, doesn't get back to me. My wife fucking, for some reason, I don't know how she knows him, but she does, fucking sends him a text, gets
We've
right
done
back,
shows
and then
together.
plays the game, like blah, blah, blah. And then what do? I act like I'm sending a text. Everyone lose their mind. The simple fact is what I'm telling you. Fucking make people remember you. And go where you wanted. This guy is only fucking trying to do her a favor. So if I need to get a gig from fucking my wife, getting a favor from this piece of shit that books a taco room in California,
Bitch.
then I don't mind at all. Now she's going to yell at me, but I'm doing her a
How
favor
about
in the
this,
long
bitch?
run. Now
I'm
go.
a comic too. I'm a comic too, and I'm the only one of that he knows that you know. You sent him a list. He sent me the text. He said the only one I know is Bronston, but he should have name dropped you, Keanu. So if you didn't want to include me in that fucking,
How's he
text,
know you?
Fuck up. How does he know?
How's he know you?
We used to be on the Weekend Sex all the
That's
time.
best.
He was on the Weekend Sex all the time. We've done shows together. All right, is that cool with you?
Baby,
So,
that's fine.
He
That
didn't
sounds like a
say
good
anything mean. He
Baby,
just
then
didn't
what
know
are you
who
worried about
were.
me for?
Because you're gonna fucking like dangle. Well, I'm gonna text him now. And also, let me go back to the fact that you made it about COVID and your politics. Because in your fucking sick head, you think that anytime somebody doesn't answer you or they don't like you, it must be because I was doing the Lord's work by like fucking giving out fucking stickers and fake vax cards. Suck my dick.
All right.
How about that?
That was
You take it more personally than me.
No, because I know that those people are my friends, and I don't expect them to treat me as such.
Right, and I know Dano's not my friend, but he's a fucking
he's
a fucking fake piece of shit that
How?
thinks he has some kind of.
Even
Please
if he
stop.
is, even
I
if
let you
he
talk
is.
all you want. Hold on, stop. The producer, the host of the show wants to talk. Are you good?
I apologize for losing
Don't.
my cool.
Don't.
But
No.
You're
No,
wrong.
oh my
You are
God.
wrong. I
You
love
don't
you,
get
but
to
you
do
are
that
wrong.
shit.
I can hear you when you.
Point is, like, that's it. It's just like I don't care. It's like I don't worry about this shit. You know what I mean? Like that guy's a piece of shit. It's what we talked about the whole time. And then it's
You
like
don't even know
I
who
send
you
him
are.
30 things, and then my wife's like, no, I'll get you on. Like, you don't need to get me on.
You sent him one text message.
No,
I have it.
Keanu, I
I
have
have it
Bartnick.
here. Would you like for me to pull it up? He screenshotted it and sent it to me.
Keanu, I sent him one. I sent him a
Exactly.
group one. I sent him a regular one. I can show you both. I had Laney reach out and I had Bartnick reach out. So it's almost like he's telling you what you want to hear because he likes you better, and that's fine.
Oh, and it's probably because of COVID and your politics.
No, Keanu,
He said he should have name dropped you.
Keanu, do you want me to screenshot you the messages I sent him, Joe Bartnick, and Laney?
You okay?
No,
So do you or do you not want to do the show?
No.
So what if he texts me back and says, "Yeah, I've got some."
Keanu, I could give two shits about the show now. I got enough
No
shit to
one
do.
cares.
Yeah, no one cares. It's not the seller. It's not the
I get
improv.
it, but
it's not the store. It's a guy that I used to know that I thought I could get a gig with, and he made it difficult.
He
And
didn't.
now he
you think he's
fucking
lying about not remembering you?
Keanu, I can give two shits. All I'm saying is I reached out to him. Bartnick reached out to him. Laney reached out to him. Then you sent him a text message. Got right back to you with fucking lies. That's all.
He's a friend of mine. We've done
Good.
shows together.
Well, that's great, baby. All good, yo.
It's like couples therapy.
Natrone means business, but it's fine. It is what it is, dude. I don't worry about it.
Well,
Yeah.
yelling and screaming and sending mean text messages to people that I
Baby,
like.
it's fine, but you're the one that lost your mind because you thought I texted him that.
I lost my mind. I thought you text messaged him that.
How does that
because you
affect
said,
you?
Look, write this. and
How's that
hit
affect
send.
me? Like, don't tell me how to live my comedy life. I didn't tell you how to live yours.
Okay, but it affects my comedy life.
Why?
My husband wants to send a fucking asshole text message to somebody that I like that books shows. So
Why
fuck
don't you just get work for being funny like you are?
Oh,
How do you think I ever did any shows with him? Why do you think he thinks I am funny, bitch?
I don't
okay,
know.
It was way before I met you.
Wow, okay. I guess you're
Oh.
funny. I'm not. I got you, bitch. Go on.
You
go.
didn't show up to his show, did you? So
I
maybe he doesn't
gave him
remember
2
you.
weeks notice saying I wasn't going to make it out to LA. I didn't
so he's
fucking
never
text
seen
him
your
that the day of the
comedy?
show. She's like, oh, you didn't show? I'm like, yeah. The guy, Keanu, I don't know if you know
he's
this.
never
Guy
seen
books
your
the biggest show in Los Angeles. Poncho's on a Monday.
Is that what you're telling me? He's
Listen,
never
I'm
seen
just
your comedy
happy
and
this
you
isn't
expect
me
him
and
to
my
remember
wife.
you.
I know, right? Oh, I could. It's like, that's the thing. Like, oh my God. It's like,
No, we've been this, but it's not today.
yeah, it's so
yesterday.
funny, but it's like, oh my God.
Oh, I'm looking. I don't know what I want to see.
I only hope I can land this gig after what I said on the air
You
with
don't
this
have to
guy
be
that's
this
known
way.
me forever, and he likes Keanu better,
He's
and that's
known
fine.
you forever, but didn't remember you because you didn't show up at his show.
Wouldn't he remember me if I didn't show up at his show?
Not listen, comedians are fucking narcissistic. They'd have fucking.
You're
this is how it
telling me
is.
they are, Bev. You're telling me.
It's one of the most nastiest places.
I don't want to fight anymore.
I'm not fighting,
you.
Keanu. You gotta understand.
You don't need to fucking.
You gotta understand.
dangle a
I'm
mean
the
text
one that
message
didn't
to
lose
somebody
my
that I
mind.
like in front
You
of me
can
and
send
then-
anyone I know a message about anything, and I'll never act like it reflects on me.
I don't care. We're
I
not
don't
all
either.
like you, Gino. We
Keanu,
are
I
not
know.
all like you. All right.
Yeah, well, you should be. That way you won't embarrass yourself
Yes.
losing your mind on
So
the
we
air
can
about shit
all-
that never
right.
happened
Yes.
and be so easily played.
Does Jake want to be like you? No.
Oh, Jake. I thought Jake and no.
Do you mean white?
No, but Jake should fucking
Not
like
funny?
realize how funny he is. That's what we're trying to tell him. That's
I
all.
do realize how funny I am, but you know what I also don't do? Fly off the handle because somebody doesn't rember who I am. Because
I
that
do-
happens.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this, and you'll get it or you won't, and I don't mind. I love you. He knows who I am. And this is, and you
All
know me,
right.
I'm not like, guy knows it. The guy literally is kissing her ass
No,
because,
he's
like,
not.
like she can maybe help him. I can't.
The
That's
end
all. The
justifies
guy,
the
when I send him a text message,
Oh.
and
I thought it was about your politics
Did you-
that he wasn't answering you.
I still think it is in a way, but it doesn't
You're
matter.
wrong.
Okay, well, Keanu knows like, but do you understand? Like, if
I
he,
love
if
it.
ever you saw a three-way text message, you're like, okay, I remember this. It was 2 years ago. You're saying the guy's no recollection that the time we were hanging out, I got his number. We were drinking at the bar across the street. Me, him, and Joe Bartnick. We hung out. Like, hey, fucking next week when you're here or whatever, do the show. And then I'm like, I can't do it. And it's in the thread when I send it. And he gets it. It's the same number. You're telling me he reads it and doesn't even write back like what? Doesn't even respond. But a week later, it's like, oh, and I literally said to her, I'm like, text him now. Watch what he does. Got right back to her.
You
Joe
will
Dago,
eat-
I'll see you Saturday.
you
He
will
knows
eat
me. He
yourself.
has.
Quiet down. Quiet the fuck down. I know it's your show, but let the guests talk. Go on.
You are gonna eat yourself alive.
I
if you
don't
continue like
mind.
this.
This is what I do. I'm genuine. I don't mind. I'm being honest. What?
Couldn't be. Maybe sometimes. you
Nope.
gotta
I
take a
can
breath.
only be me. And don't get me wrong. I won't be like, I don't know what happened. I'm being honest. I'm telling you exactly what happened. And then you, who I respect, I'd say how smart you're like, well, you don't get it. It's like, no, I'm telling you what happened. I had 3 different people, and then I'm like, I'll go through this way. Guys like, don't know. And I literally told Keanu do what she did, and I knew he'd do that. Oh, I didn't know. He's like, I didn't even know him. What can I do? Stop it.
Percocets, I did
God,
too.
like everything we talked about today, that's the piece of shit we talk about.
I
Can't
think
do anything for him. Maybe Keanu can. I'll respond now. That's all. That's it.
So then, yeah, you could have gotten in through her. What's the
I don't
what's
need.
the quantifiable?
I want to
difference?
get in, and you should too. You don't need. You're funny. I'm funny. It's like I was funny then. Now it's like something. I was like, well, let me
He's
just
great.
make sure.
He's
Yeah,
great.
great.
The
That's all.
funniness- The
I
funniness-
don't worry about anything. I'm telling you right now. I say the shit I want to say. I've never said and go like, what do I do now?
You know what?
This is what I said. This is where I am. This is how I go. Again, I fake texted him. Well, someone lost their mind. Oh my God. I hope I didn't upset the guy. I hope he still likes you, Keanu. He doesn't respect your boyfriend. But he was, look at this.
You know why I book you all the time? Because you're fucking fun.
Right. But again, and all the gigs I do, I give Keanu props. But Keanu sits there like, you got to be nice to this guy. He's important. He's a fucking.
Not ever say
now I am texting him like, I'm going to text him. Don't ever text my wife again. Don't ever text my wife again. Send. Oh my God.
That's why I have a wife too, because they're rational. I have a wife
Right.
that is rational.
Okay, so I'm the rational one, and he's being irrational.
Right, exactly. I have one too. And
Geno,
she's like,
yeah.
let me handle this.
Why
because
have
you're
a woman in your
fucking
life
idiot.
if you're not going to allow her to guide you to some peace?
I let her guide me all the time. But every now and then when I tell her, text this guy, and I'll tell you what he's getting, and he does it. And she yells at me, she's like, it's exactly what I said. Like when I show you text messages, and she takes me off the screen because it's her show. But when I show you the text messages of a three-way text, it's like, I don't remember him. Oh, why didn't he do this? And like every guy, like let's say you're a 56-year-old guy that knows dudes that are, that are always like, and what would you do? Be like, oh, I didn't know. He should have done this, this, and this. I only got this.
I constantly think about killing myself.
Yeah, and then when your wife's like, I believe him, you're an idiot, you'd be a little upset. But again, not worried. I'm texting him right now.
Okay.
Don't worry, my wife believes you, you piece of shit. Send.
Right. Well, there you go. That's a place
Keep going on with that bit. See what happens.
All right.
See what fucking
Calm
happens.
I'm so concerned.
Calm down, because
So concerned.
all right, take it down a notch.
Go
All right,
on.
we're all good. We're all hanging out.
I'm
your
fine.
wife's the best thing that ever happened to you,
happy as
all right?
I just don't want to upset her fucking buddy. I want to make sure he respects her. I don't want to cause her a gig of ponchos when
Geno,
obviously that's the way it should go.
Can I ask you one question?
Go on.
Do you remember every single person you ever drank at a bar with 3 years ago?
And by the
No,
way,
but women do.
He
that's how
doesn't
someone.
answer.
That's how someone who's
all
not a
women
comic
do.
would
All-
just like
Stop it.
that breaks my heart. Go on.
How about this? How about the fact that I used to drink gallons of hand sanitizer? People get pissed at me for not remembering
I had
stuff.
to
It's
make
like,
him
oh,
move
sorry, I'm not a fucking remember everything.
But again, do you
I
have
had to make
group
them
texts
go to
from them
rehab.
where they know you like 2 years later they
People
forget?
get different phones. Like, dude, I'm not even saying that you're wrong about him being a cunt to you. I'm saying that the level of power that you're letting it have over yourself is going to kill you.
Bam.
It's not going to kill me.
Look, you
It
made
certainly
Jake
will,
feel better.
because this resentment is a poison that you drink and expect the other person to die.
I love that.
How about you read the fucking Kai Balion, man?
I thought
What
that
are
was
you doing?
Socrates
Told you,
or
he's
something.
fucking smart. He's smart. He's making
And secondly,
hold on, the cops are on their way. Some of the natives
Domestic
got out of-
violence.
And secondly, because it's my show now, as Geno said.
Yeah, it is her show. I won't interrupt.
He never saw you do stand up. He never saw it. He would probably remember you had he seen it. You expect him to remember you
you're
drinking
gonna
at a bar
definitely
3
remember.
years
So
ago.
that's her statement. Like obviously,
And you thought it was about politics. I'm
well,
gobsmacked. I'm baffled.
Keanu, when you put it back on me, oh my God. So you're saying a guy that I know and knows Joe Bartnick, and,
Yeah.
and there's ample evidence of me on stage that you could find and you could Google or whatever. But like when you're hanging out drinking, and I know you were there, it was a bar across the street. Like obviously this guy's great. Yeah, we'll have you on anytime. And then he books me like point blank. You know, it's like, oh yeah, next time you're in town. I'm like, that's when I'm in town again. Then some goes through. But it's like she's like, oh my God, he treats you like someone that doesn't know you because you didn't hang out at a bar. And I like, look, Keanu, I will not.
He didn't even.
Keanu,
say
here's
no
the
yet.
good news. I didn't send any of those things to Dano.
Yeah.
I won't.
Well, it's
Trust me. He thinks you're great, and I am never gonna do that
think
room.
you're
I
both
promise.
great.
I'm never gonna do that room. I promise.
All
He's
three.
another piece of shit to prove the point that me and fucking Jake talked about. He's another guy.
My point.
I don't think Jake agrees with you
That's
here.
not my
No,
point.
no, no. Let me rephrase. Jake has no opinions on what's his face, but I'm just saying he's one of those guys. Like,
What's
oh my
his face?
God,
Like you don't
you're in my
remember
face,
him?
blah blah blah. But they forget you. That's all. It's like not a good guy.
I
It's
don't
like
mind people forgetting me. It's being passed. My issue was being passed over for no reason when I killed it.
right.
This
Is ridiculous.
is fucking insane, Geno. And
Go on.
And I love you.
Love you.
And I need you to see this.
I see it.
Like I don't like how do you do this?
Do what?
He didn't see you do stand up, Geno.
this is what happened. Listen,
Keanu, do me a favor. Watch this. Keanu, please stop defending him for the love of fuck.
I'm not defending
Stop!
him. I'm defending myself.
Him for the love of fuck.
I'm defending myself. That's
Don't.
Well, I'm
Back
going
to you.
and I always will.
Don't ever mention him again. Go on.
Wouldn't a great revenge against this guy be him trying to dodge you and Keanu, who has his good ear, getting you on and then you smiling in his face and killing the show?
No.
Wouldn't that be
No, because he does not book the shit he's at. He's booking a taco place on a Monday.
I don't know
Why
if you've ever
did you
done
want to
comedy
do
in
it
LA.
then?
Because I'm there and I wanted to hang out with people and do some comedy and get some fucking video just for photo ops. That's all.
By the way, if it's not...
But, and ready for this one more thing. And since we were friends 3 years ago when we drank at that bar, I thought it'd be an easy get. But he forgot me.
Well, because you were drinking at a bar, he didn't see your
Keanu,
stand-up. You
he
made it about
walked in-
politics.
No, Keanu, we weren't there for hours. We weren't talking politics. He walked in with Bartnick. I saw Bartnick. He introduced me. We had a couple drinks, and that was it. We didn't get hammered.
But also, okay,
That bad.
but also he didn't see your stand-up. God forbid if he
But
had. Then
when I said I'd love to do the show, and he said no problem, obviously he either saw my stand-up or he knew it was good enough then, and then fucking afterwards it wasn't good enough. Why is that, hun?
he didn't save your number. He didn't
Keanu,
remember it. It was
now
2
you
years
changed your
ago.
answer. A minute ago he didn't see your
Why
stand-up.
is
Like,
that? Are you saying that he looked you up and then he
no,
saw your
Keanu, I'm
stand-up?
saying when I met him and he's like, yeah, here's the date. Whether he saw my stand-up and liked it or took it sight unseen, he booked me. And then when I said I couldn't make it, he's like, no worries. See you next time.
3
He never
years
got
ago.
back to me. Stop. So did he see my stand-up or did he not?
3
Did he?
years ago.
No, he's
He
on
wouldn't
trial.
lie. He was like, "Oh, I just didn't realize who it was." He name dropped these
He
people.
never
should've name
said
dropped
he didn't
you.
realize who it was.
Yes, he did. Your number is not saved.
All
in
right,
his
so when is
phone.
my spot? What did he say?
He hasn't answered yet, but I hope you didn't send those fucking evil, hateful text messages to him.
No, but his phone is still voice recording because he forgot to press stop.
Oh, my God.
Anyway,
5
so-
minutes. Stop.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. It was to him and Bartnick.
Did you send it?
No.
No, he did not. I
Good.
didn't see the screen.
So we could all bring this together some way.
I'm fine.
I feel like Jake was upset earlier, and Geno has proved how Jake is doing better. And, you know, I'm an alcoholic.
God,
and
I really
now
was afraid I might
Geno
throw
and
my-
Kiana are fighting. And Louie is the smartest one out of us all. Look, he's sitting in the corner. So
I would say Laughing Stock Comedy Club this Saturday, the 17th. And then I would say a weekend at Crackpots, the 6th and the 7th.
When are we at
in
Crackpots,
Massillon,
buddy?
Ohio.
he got he won't answer.
They don't remember you, Gino.
No, they're right. They remember me.
I've never been at Crackpots,
They
baby.
remember me, unfortunately, and he wouldn't answer my. I went the last time I went there. I went with Jake and fucking Geraldo, young Geraldo. Great. Evidently, I did something that pissed the fucking booker off.
Well, I mean, you know, breaking the bathroom in the Airbnb that's owned by the couple who came to the show. You know, this things.
I pissed
Read
outside
these,
on the lawn.
Gene.
Yeah, there were problems, and I'm sorry about that. If he's listening,
Also, Frankie's here.
The guy-
Hi,
he wouldn't even
Frankie.
answer.
Yes, I'm here, Tino. I'm
Hold
just
on. Okay, go.
right now. Nelson Peabody's calling right now.
Oh, yeah?
He's not.
You see,
Stay
Frankie
back
has
here.
Zen in his life.
Okay.
You got to learn from Frankie. He's Zen.
We love
He
Frank.
escaped Samsara.
Guess what? I got something to say. Julie still does his show.
Who?
Shuli Yeager. He runs the Shuli Network now. He's the guy still do Uncle Rico show. He does a bunch of different shows on the Shuli Network.
Great. Read this, Frankie. J Mac Cherry, thank you for the $2. My friend loves Frankie McDonald. Can Frankie say he loves my friend Takomi D Pinside? I don't even know.
I love to call me deep inside.
To come in me deep inside.
To come in me deep inside.
that's my go-to.
Ken-
I love to come with the inside.
Okay, great.
Yes, I also come with the inside.
Good one, Jake. There you go. How about that?
Hey, Frankie, there's no what's his name's not calling me.
I'm for it.
All right, what happened? Frankie, I thought you said Nelson. Oh, never mind. Nelson P. Hold on. Nelson Peabody, you're in hot water with Frankie, Geno, Jake, Louie's taking a nap, and of course, Rich Carucci. What's up, my man?
Well, hello there, Geno. This is Del Griffith from the BBW Cruise Line industry.
I thought Del Griffith was holiday. Yes. Anyway, from the BBC Cruise Line industry, I believe you sent me a video. Did you not?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk about with your guest, Mr. Frankie
Look
McDonald.
at him smiling. It's
He
great.
is.
Go on. What would you like to discuss?
Well, there's a matter of a very important invoice that Frankie needs to attend to. It's the cleaning invoice for one of our premier honeymoon suites that he attended with, I'm guessing, his fiancée.
Frankie, would you explain that? And by the way, you sound just like my friend Nelson Peabody. That is so weird.
He and I actually had our own shower curtain ring business back in the late 1980s, but we had to sever ties because he put his hand between two pillows, but they weren't actually pillows. But that's not important right now.
Anyway, I have the video up. So would you, Frankie, can you explain to me what this man is complaining about, buddy?
Yes, he's just doing it, complaining he has nothing better to do.
My friend Frankie says you're complaining because you have nothing better to do.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I have better to do. I went into that room with a black light, and I was just astonished.
Black light. All right, I believe I have a video of it. Can we show the video?
Oh yes, we surveyed every single one of our guests.
Frankie already said yes. All right, well, let's take a look. Frankie, this is the, hold on, can't find it. Carry the 7. It's on your thing. Present, share screen. All right. Tracking, enhance. All right, Frankie, this is you, right?
Yes.
Is it on the screen?
Absolutely.
It's not on the screen. Hold on. Oh, there it is. All right. Put that there. You're fine. All right, here we go, Frankie. What do we got? Frankie!
Filed the honeymoon suite.
Frankie, you got to clean that up, man. I don't know. Let's watch it again. It's a quick video. That's Frankie. That's your stabbing cabin, Frankie.
It's edited. It's edited.
Frankie, how could you?
It's edited.
Well, you should see. I mean, after he did that, he went up onto the poop deck and he tried to imitate what our foghorn sounds like. Frankie, what does a cruise ship foghorn sound like?
What if it was a really long one?
Iceberg.
Longer.
Iceberg.
Yeah, that's good stuff. There you go. All right, well, it's good to hear from you, Del Griffith, Holiday Row.
Absolutely.
God,
American fixtures and shower curtain rings, but now I'm part of the BBW Cruise Line. But Frankie, I'm going to have to rethink my career status because you ruined an entire cruise ship with your goo.
Yeah, Frank.
I wasn't anywhere near the cruise ships at all. I wasn't on the cruise ships at all, period.
Well, next thing you're going to tell me is that it was raining apples, Frankie. You can't crap on me. I know that you're lying.
Yeah, Frankie, come on, buddy.
All
right, well,
You're going to make a good one.
We're going to let you go, Del Griffith. We love you, buddy.
Love you.
All right, you take care.
All right, bud. Boom.
I got something to say. The Shuli Yeager still does the Shuli Network.
Yeah, another guy was nice to, and he shits on me and my wife. I know, Frankie.
Fuck him.
I don't know what I'm talking about. No,
I know that guy, Shuli Yeager. He still does Uncle Rico's show.
I'm going to text him right now. Hold on, I'm going to text Shuli right now.
All right.
Good. Tell him he's
Which is,
bald
hey,
and he
buddy,
never
we
got
good?
Artie's chair.
I'm going to do
ever.
his show this week. He likes me. We did shit together.
Tell him I said hello.
Hold on one sec.
Oh, Geno's being a little pissy.
Hold on. Watch this. Shuli. Hey, buddy, would love to do the show this week. Catch up on everything that I'm missing. Let me know. Exclamation point, smiley face, send. All right. Hey, Frankie, what's up, buddy?
Alright.
I'm doing great so far. Shuli owns the Shuli Network now. He does Uncle Rico show.
I know.
He
He's
doesn't
a
do
piece
the
of
BS
shit. I
show
would never
anymore.
send that. I'm not a disloyal cocksucker. All right, look, Frankie, we got to go. Sorry we went so long. 2.5 hours of gold.
Oh my
J
god.
Mac Cherry, was that J Mac?
I've been trying.
Over
to
under Keanu ends up with a black eye or a black guy. Hopefully a black guy, because I'm not a
Oh,
violent fuck.
love it.
Unlike her dear friend April, who she's like, oh my God, she was abused and believed her when I said she was a cunt. And then
Read
I
them.
got yelled at for saying hit women because no one
Read
backed me
them.
up on that.
That's
Trust me, she
Read
will
them.
not get a black eye. She might get a black guy. But let's go to Keanu. It's her show. What's that?
Yeah.
I just want you to read the goddamn people that are giving you money. Why don't you read it?
Please. All right, I read it.
This one, dipshit.
Chat Nest, this makeup section is going to be great. Go on. Thanks to the $2.
She is
Gecko
your-
Dundee. Jake, can you
She
blow a
is your
smoke
me
ring?
wife.
I did. Oh no! I added the tip of the cigarette. But
Smoke
no.
ring means minority. What? Okay, hold on. Oh, there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. Anything else?
Thank you, Gecko Dundee.
Gecko Dundee, thank you, buddy. We missed Curtis John. There he is. What I missed? You missed one.
I didn't miss anything.
I feel like you went by one. I apologize,
Okay.
babe. All right. Curtis John, I finally showed up. What is that? Did we show that video?
Let me take a look.
Then shove it down my throat, Impound Media. I love it. What do we got? Frankie!
What's
Look at
up?
that. I love it. By the way, all this fun, the 17th of May, this Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Laughing. It's a 9 o'clock show, though, right?
8:30. Laughing Stock Comedy Club.
The doors
Six-
open? When are those
six-
things?
7 o'clock. 604 Station Road,
Mm.
Grantville, Pennsylvania. I'm
Gonna
gonna
be
start
great.
drinking about 2 o'clock.
Oh, I'm right. It's your birthday that day?
I started. You know what? I'm from tonight on.
Is this the video we're looking at, babe?
From
Yes.
tonight on.
All right.
I'm gonna quit drinking Monday. I am. Right? Did you know my name? Oh, I know it.
My name
I saw you in heaven.
in heaven
What are we looking at?
They're gonna be the same.
be the same.
I saw you in heaven.
In heaven,
I must be strong.
must be strong.
It is Curtis John. He gets full
And
compliment.
carry on.
Carry
Cause I
on.
know I don't belong. Even heaven.
That was magnificent.
Angry elephant goes.
Dislike, unsubscribe. I love Corsica.
All right,
All right,
there you go.
$100 for Rich doesn't quit drinking. You're goddamn right he doesn't. All right,
I'm not.
I feel like we've given them 245 of absolute gold.
It was a rebel
I'm
rousing
enjoying
episode.
myself.
So you're not doing the upcoming Skankfest.
No, I will not.
But this weekend,
Me
me,
either.
you, and Rich will be at fucking
Laughing Stock
Laughing
Comedy
Stock-
Club
Laughing Stock
Saturday.
Comedy
in
Club.
Grantsville,
Saturday.
Pennsylvania.
And then he'll be with me and Bob Levy
August 22nd.
August. In,
And I'll keep doing what I do best. I will book comics that I think are funny. I take care of all the people I think are great.
What if you don't remember them?
I've never forgotten them, have I?
I'm just teasing you.
I know.
No, but you're doing a shitty job. Like, all I do is take you on gigs, him on gigs, you
I
understand.
love it. I love
Keanu,
it.
you understand I'm going to be a little upset when all I've done is
how
take care of
good we
people like
work?
Bob Levy taught me. And this guy's like, oh my God, she
work.
reached out. I got to reach out to her, and I'll bite my tongue for now. But he had to reach out to you. He ignored me. He ignored Bartnick. He ignored Laney. Got right back to you because you're so goddamn talented.
Are you saying I'm not?
No, all I do is say how talented you are, but you seem to believe this guy over me, which is annoying.
I thought we were
That
wrapping up the
said,
show.
that
See me
said,
perform. So
that said, people can do what they want with this, and I love the clips because I hate to see what the Dabbleverse losers are going to do, but I love this show. I love
don't
the conversation we have.
Fine.
I love that you know you're stuck doing. You'll never do anything else. You're too good at this, Jake.
It's over, Jake.
It's
Yeah,
over.
It's been over since I was
Like, and I've
14.
said this countless times. Watch this. One more thing. Jake, how many times we were like, well, I think I'm going to do comedy. Did you decide to do comedy? No. It chose you.
No, the Opie and Anthony show ruined my life.
Yes. It sucked you in. You don't choose comedy.
Welcome
it
to the
chooses you.
shit.
Yes, like a rapist.
Keanu fucking was an acting major. And some asshole told her to try stand-up. She did it once. And what did you say, baby? It's the most
Best
fun.
thing, most fun I've ever
She
had.
said,
She didn't.
I
She
hope
didn't
I
get
don't
on
have to
stage
work
and go
out
like
for
this.
Geno.
Oh my God, I'm so funny. I'm so good. She went like this. That's the most fun I ever had in my life. Comedy sucks your soul. You're done. It took you because you need to be in comedy. It doesn't
My
choose
life
the wrong
sucks.
people.
Sucks.
No, buddy.
You have
No.
a beautiful wife. I mean, I'm not kidding. She's really
Don't lean
beautiful.
too hard against
Thank
us.
you, but I have no choice.
You're-
This is what I do. I fucking
Anyway,
I
I
didn't even
apologize for the nose
or
thing with
make
Louis.
money.
That's fine.
I know it's fine.
Gino, I'm not worried about Louis. I'm worried about you.
Why are you worried about me?
You need a little bit of peace and forgettedness. You need to read the Kai Bound. Read
Holy
the Corpus Hermeticum.
You need to read fucking
He's worried
The
more
Power of the
about you than
Subconscious
me.
Mind.
I love it.
That's some bullshit that
My ass.
that took from those concepts.
Yes.
They give you that's the
but go.
You need
stop.
the full
I'll go.
concept.
You go. It did. It took from those concepts. But what?
like you need the whole body of work. Before, you can't just take one aspect of it.
I agree, and I will go back that far. But you ever heard of The Secret? You know that's bullshit. It's like
That's the thing. It's not. It took a small piece of
yes,
the
it took the power of
and
the
it turned
subconscious
it in-
mind.
but it turned it into bullshit.
Yeah,
because it only gives you part of the story.
that's it. That's all. But again, like I'll say this. You know me. I'm genuine. I booked you because you're funny. I've never sent you a text like, "Oh my God, I don't know." You did you?
Regardless, what was
No,
the
it's
good
not
point- what was the
regardless.
good point you were
Because
going to make?
the point is, we spent the whole day talking about people out talk bullshit, and then Ken was like, "This guy got back to me. Why didn't he get back to me? Oh, I forgot you. No, you didn't.
Listen, if I had
Politics.
somebody who skanked
Why
us,
do you
got back
remember
to
you,
them.
Keanu?
He's seen me perform. We've hung
Where?
out a lot.
Okay, watch this.
Greenwich
My
Village
wife is
Comedy
10 times
Club.
funnier than me. I apologize.
No,
She's so
Gino,
much- No. You remembered you and not me.
we've hung out a lot, and he was on the podcast with Alan a bunch of times.
Ugh,
we
Alan.
saved each other's numbers in the phone. Like I've seen him do comedy. I've known him for years.
Well, let
That's
me watch
why.
this. What's the last? And by the way, I never sent him a text. What's the last thing? I'll play the game because I called this. I said he'll get back to you. He did immediately. What did he text you last? And then we'll play the game.
You wouldn't let me finish.
Watch this. You want to play a game? Watch this. This won't take long. What did he text you? I guarantee we could do 5 more minutes and he'll get right back. What did he text you? I'll tell you what to text back.
He said he should have dropped your name. He sent me the text that you sent him, just him. And then, which says, "Hey, Dano, it's Geno Visconti. I'm in LA the week of May 19th and would be able to do Poncho's first day. Blah, blah, blah. Our mutual friends can vouch for me. Joe Bartnick gave me your number. Bronson Jones. And, of course, Dee Burdett
Watch
and
this. Watch
Sam
this.
Tripoli.
Watch how easy this is. Go on, babe.
Let
I
me
love
know,
you.
my man. Thank you so much. Just following up about the 19th." And he didn't answer because he doesn't have your number saved. And he said, "All I know here
Is it the same? Watch this. One. Is it the
Oh.
same number?
I don't know, Gene. What do you mean? What is it the same number that? Well, it has to be the same number.
Okay,
It's-
perfect. So watch
right.
this. So
All I know here is Bronson.
watch
I
this. You
think.
want to have him text back in 3 minutes? So what did he text you last?
He said, all I know here is Bronston, I think. I said, and they said, you should have dropped your name. I said, LOL, I don't know why he didn't. So I that's all I can
Watch
tell
this.
you.
So text him back. Text him back. No worries, babe. Let me know. He doesn't mind if he can't do it.
I had already said that. I said,
What did you text back?
you don't listen.
Keanu,
I said,
don't do
well,
that.
I
We
said,
were having a dispute. Don't be like you don't listen.
Can we
I
end this
already-
No,
already?
she's like, no.
I
We
said,
can't.
I said, he's very funny. If you have the room, of course, he wouldn't disappoint. If not, no worries.
Never asked you to ask me for a spot.
What?
Never asked you to ask me for a spot.
Ask you for a spot?
Never asked you to ask him for a spot.
No,
When did you send that? How
you
long
told
ago?
me the other
How
day.
long ago?
Enough. Okay. During the show.
Do you remember?
Should I
this?
have not done it? I don't.
Well, what did he get back?
He hasn't answered yet. It's only been fucking whatever. Like,
Text back, no worries either way.
I sent him the live
I
stream.
mean, I'm sure I'm
and
an
he
asshole.
said
All I'm
that,
saying is
no.
this proves everything we've been talking about with Jake.
No.
Mate,
Wait, we didn't.
Geno, I love you. We don't need to fight about this.
you're right. I'm sorry, we didn't click. Let's do another one.
Yeah,
right
like-
here.
All right. You know what? You talked me into it, buddy. All right.
I think
did it wrong.
Jake's
I did
leaving.
it wrong.
He took the puppet.
Look,
Did anybody see where Jake
it doesn't
went?
matter. Like, I'm in LA next week for a week, and I've got people that just all bailed on me. It's fine. I get it. It's no good.
Shut up.
Is
It hurts
Jake
It
leaving?
hurts me that my wife thinks that ever getting away. Like, he'll book her. She's fine. It's whatever. But whatever. I don't mind.
Well, yeah, I guess it's my wife every once.
I
in a
mean,
while when
but
I
again,
first
it's
saw
like, I don't know. Like, there's
should
nothing I
understand
do
why I'm
on air. I'm
upset
like, I hope
where
they're
I
not
was.
watching. I'm fucking genuine. Hold on.
You should
Hey,
understand.
hold on. We're talking over the host. Go on, hon.
Nothing.
Talk.
I think I owe my wife an apology. Ow! Ow!
Talk. That's what
No,
they do.
I'm just saying I didn't.
We don't
So-
see you. We don't know
sorry
you're
if I
talking.
flew
There
off
she
the
is.
handle. God forbid
Yep,
anybody
I
ever
flew
do
off
that.
Hey, you could paint me like the asshole all you want on my show. Like, we're off
I
next
just
week.
said.
We'll do
I
whatever.
just said.
I'll
I
be
flew
in
off the
LA
handle.
next week doing what I can do.
All
Don't
right,
get me
so
wrong. I won't be at fucking Poncho's on Monday for the taco thing. I don't know enough people.
We've descended into you're not going to listen anyway. So it's
What?
fine.
We're listening. You don't put yourself
I'm
on.
sorry if I flew off the handle and I interrupted you.
Keanu's got nothing to be
However,
sorry for, and that was In Hot Water, folks. Please subscribe to everybody. Keanu was right, and I feel bad for her in this moment. Please subscribe to In Hot Water and to
Keep
everything
going, keep
Geno
going, keep
Visconti does.
Keep going. One, a
and
little
and
more.
follow Rich Carucci on things. Go to the fucking Laughing Stop